gay.
Nani?
And we're live.
How was that gay, Trig? You're assuming that beauty is feminine? That's the real gay.
No, you just.
We're live.
I'm a beautiful animal.
What a weird thing to say, Trick.
I was just
Trig,
thinking
that's
that
kinda
too.
gay, Trig.
I was thinking that was a really random weird thing to say.
Absolute fucking yeah. Anyway, we're live. Welcome back to nobody in particular because nobody's watching at the moment, and isn't that just exactly what's been? Actually, you know, we've been getting actually.
Hey, we have Chase here. What do you mean? He's not nobody.
Okay, he's nearly.
The silence, damn.
Silence. Jesus,
damn, bro.
He's not a real person.
Personally, I think Chase is very valuable. At least 2 or 3 goats.
Hey Chase, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, right. We're back. We've had a few weeks off because of various things. I'm going to name no names at all.
Oh. Warn me.
Trig's going to name no names, but his attack dog certainly will.
Random thing to say, Di.
Damn.
What a random syllable to utter, or shout, rather.
Dude, that was such bad timing, damn.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm Gareth.
She was just going to ask him for advice on how to microwave reheat vegetables, but for some reason the timing made it look like it was all Ezra's fault that we've missed 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
absolutely right. Well,
whoever that is. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're Gareth. That's true.
Yeah. So as we've all
your Ez on roll 20.
Yeah.
Aren't I?
Yeah. It's right there. It just says yeah.
Oh yeah, with an F at the end too.
Yeah.
So it is your fault.
Yes.
No, that's just my character's name.
Yes, mine too.
I don't know. It doesn't like showing the second word in
probably
faggot.
Probably the same reason she's Lady D. Probably the same reason that she's Lady D and I'm Coatrack.
If F stands for faggot, what does your D stand for?
Dominate.
Die as Lady Dick.
Mm-hmm.
Sag.
Both of those are kind of disturbing.
Indeed.
Lady Dick describes almost exactly the thing that you spend your entire political life campaigning against. We're just going to call you Lady Dick from now on.
Once again, this is why Roll20 is the worst.
I mean, you don't. I guess it's not terrible. You know, it's as far as
this has completely ruined it for me, bro.
That's it. Yeah. Your Lady Dick. That's it.
Imagine needing a complex software package just to support your complex ass rule set.
I mean,
couldn't be me.
D lady.
It's just a platform. You know, you could use whatever. Yeah. Anyway.
Eldai.
Eldai.
As we've had more than a long rest ourselves between sessions, I'm actually going to let you guys have a long rest whilst you were filling the tunnel.
Oh yeah, I got 8 health points.
Ineffectively with water.
Hey, I got all my spells back.
And we'll pick up as you are basically filling up the little sort of tunnel, about to go through the door and walk into what appears to be a bar for villains. You know, there's a couple of there's 3 clerics and 2 wizards standing in a room in a bar, having some drinks. You know, there's a portal in the middle of the room, and there seems to be some sort of thumping techno coming from the far end of the room.
Dude,
no
bullets
sign.
are gonna sound great with the techno.
I don't think they've noticed us yet.
Yeah, dude. Don't worry. They're not have a portal aimed at us or anything. They totally don't know we're here.
I mean, there is also.
I reckon if the bear runs fast enough, I think it can wedge itself in the portal.
Speaking of which, the bear is. If we just spent 8 hours napping, the bear's probably gone.
No, I'm gonna give you the you've been napping whilst filling the tunnel up with water. I think it was easy to go. Okay, yeah, you just left that there, filling up. Uzalu set the traps, you know, floating around in the water, and you all took a kip. whilst that filled up.
We did
and
need it. We did need it.
I'm
going to
retcon that in just because you're gonna
It's been
need.
3 weeks.
It's been,
I was
it's
just
been a
saying.
while.
I was just saying, to be entirely fair, the bear is gone.
You want the bear
No,
gone?
we
Do
need
you want
the
the bear
bear-
gone?
No!
I don't want it
No.
gone, but I mean,
Leave
it
it-
doesn't
He
last
said
really
he's
that long.
retconning it, Coat. Stop! Please!
Leave the bear there. You can keep the bear.
Stop
Okay.
begging to get yourself nerfed, dude.
We don't need to be nerfed, man. Like, honestly.
Well, listen, if I'm gonna point out a technicality when it benefits me, I'll also point it out when it doesn't.
Fair play, and that is very very fair of you. If I remember rightly, the door is open, because the water has flooded through.
If the
This-
bear, what I would like to do is send the bear in first as cover, and I'll go in right behind the bear, and
Question:
if-
Can the bear fit through the door? It looks like it can't fit through.
Squeezing is a function.
It's gonna have to squeeze, but yeah, it can squeeze through.
How far down are we from the surface? Just out of curiosity.
we went down like just a ladder.
You've gone
right?
down
Normal.
2 flights of stairs, so imagine essentially 2 stories on a building. So what, 30 foot?
Damn.
30 foot, you say? Okay.
It does seem to be fairly solid rock on the walls as well. You haven't been going through what looks like bedrock. Sorry, what looks like sort of ground soil or anything here. It seems to be that this is hewn out of fairly sort of solid granite.
It's either likely been here a while, been
I have only one question.
made.
Mm-hmm.
Does Archie reckon that the rock that this underground area is made out of is shatterable?
It is granite. It's fairly solid granite. It could be, but you'd have to shatter actually quite a lot of it, for it to make much of an effect, because you realise it's obviously going to hold its own weight quite probably. But as you can see behind the stairs that you've walked down, there is some rubble there, so certainly you can turn a certain amount to rubble.
Yeah, I
Um,
could shatter
I'm
60
also-
foot.
Going to give you your dog and owl back as you've had
nice.
a long rest. So
I could shatter 60 foot, and if we want
If
to
you
try going
find,
up
like-
and making a new entrance.
I mean, there is something you have. I mean, you can do that. I haven't actually.
What if they
asked you-
follow us?
I haven't actually told you to roll for initiative yet.
Initiative. Yeah.
So we could talk our way past, is what he's saying.
I'm saying so far.
I highly doubt that.
So far, all they know is a lot of water just whooshed in there, and one of them got twinged on the back by a bolt in, And they're
There
like,
could have been a
"Ow,
rock in the water.
what the fuck was that?"
That's just a rock. God, there's a weird flood up here, lads. It's so strange.
Hey, I got it, guys. We all pretend to be plumbers. And we
You know what, Ez? That's a great idea. Why don't you go first? Why don't
Alright.
you
Let
go
Ez
first
lead.
with that?
Actually, well, it wouldn't work for me because my character's Greek. We need a Roman to do it.
Yeah, but you're metal, right? So if they shoot you, you're likely to be fine, right?
Don't think it works that way, but yeah. Do we have any Romans in the party?
I mean,
I mean, you are made of technology. It makes sense you could deal with it.
Never mind. But yeah, I'm just offering that I could potentially make us a new entrance into the back of this room. I could try.
yeah, I mean that we could do that, but I think the issue is that like they're staring at the door.
I mean,
The issue is that
That's why I'm
there is a
suggesting making-
genuine risk here of us spending the entire session deciding how to get through this door.
Yep.
Yep. There's also a genuine risk of, as if you shatter the rock around you, I'm going to bring the roof down on top of you.
No, I'm suggesting
You
we
can
go
spend-
back up. I'm suggesting we go back up the stairs,
Oh dear
move, what is it, like 200 foot south, and then make a new hole.
So anyway, we're gonna walk through the door and attack.
Go for
Yeah.
it. After
Uh-huh.
you.
Go, it's your bear blocking the
Oh.
way.
Yep.
Well, I don't directly control the bear. Okay, bear, advance.
Bear is going to advance. Where do you want? Where do you want him? About there?
As far as he'll go.
How far will he
Alright,
go?
I go in after and I start blasting.
Hold on, Guy.
Oh,
Hold on.
okay. Let me
Hold
go back.
on. Because the moment you right.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
I'm okay.
So Brown Bear has walked into the room at this point. So the 3 clerics, 2 wizards, and a brown bear walk into a bar.
I think I've heard this one.
Give me a second because they are going to get a reaction to that.
I bet they're gonna be quite confused. I'd be
The bear says
confused.
the barman, he's looking for maple syrup.
Filthy foreigners not understanding how to deal with a bear walking up to you.
It reminds me of that video I watched where like this dude was drinking a beer and he turns to his left and the bear's just sitting down with him.
Was the bear
Just chilling.
drinking as well?
Oh, he handed him a beer, which was funny.
Don't feed the beers.
Oh God.
Why did that not? Why did that not upcast?
Well, upcasting it, you just roll it more.
Yeah, true.
And I love Roll20.
So 4, 4, 8, 10, 13. The brown bird takes 13 damage as an array of magic missiles fly across the room at it as it enters the bar. And the red wizard shouts, "We don't serve your kind in here. Get out!"
To the
'Cause he's
bear.
brown. It's because he's brown, isn't it?
Yep.
He said that to the bear.
He said that to
That
the
is
bear.
quite usual pub policy, to be honest.
Yeah, no bears allowed. A general anti-bear policy.
Well, as they have disturbed nature, they are officially my enemy.
And roll for initiative.
Yep.
Sure to click your character first.
Do you want to have the initiative thing up first before we roll?
Oh yeah,
that's
Trig,
not
you
a-
messed up.
That's not a bad point. In fact, let's just clear that first.
God.
You'll have to add uzalu since you already rolled.
Nah, it's fine.
And turn.
Oh, sorry. Oh God. Well, this is gonna be fun.
Okay. That'll do for now. And it appears that it is indeed your turn first, which is kind of fortunate.
Just just give me. I'm just reading a thing here for a second.
Sure.
I know it's that's quite crazy. Okay, all right. So I can only do one thing. Where's my bonus action? Sorry, I was just checking one of my things. So before walking into my death, I would like to, just have this prepared.
Sorry, have what prepared?
My hill rune. I'm just
Oh, okay.
invoking it as a bonus action first, just so I'm immune to some piercing. Not immune, but what is it? Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage for 1 minute. And then, let me see here. 35 is my walk, right? Sorry, lads. I'm just trying to remember how far I can go. 30. Okay. Okay. Go here.
Okay.
I'm gonna start blasting.
What, with your MG42 thing?
Yeah, I have my Pavis shield, and my gun, and I'm just gonna start fucking spraying, bro.
Okay.
Like obviously towards the people.
That's just
if I don't know if I'm able to move it, if I'm able to rotate like this, that would be great.
Let's just have a look at the MG3 machine gun, because if used while standing or moving, you must roll with a -20 to hit, plus your strength.
No, I stop where I'm standing. I stop. Like I walk here.
Yeah,
I set up my shield and stuff, and then
that's whilst moving in the same turn.
Okay.
So
Okay, gotcha.
this is going to go everywhere, but that's fine because it's a good old cone. So where
hopefully someone gets hit.
So who are you aiming this to hit?
I assume I can't move it like in this kind of fashion, right?
It's not a spray and pray weapon in a cone. When you're doing this is a move and then fire.
I mean, I want to try and get as many of them as I can here.
Okay,
then
so
probably like this.
If you shoot it sort of through these two bottom guys, that you can get it sort of.
Okay.
But this is when you're moving it, as it says on the details, it's basically fired like a normal gun or a bow essentially, but with a -20 to hit. So
I was hoping that the shield I could use kind of as like leverage to it's planted on top of the shield.
You can certainly put the Purvey's shield down on the ground in front of it and fire it. I'm not going to rewrite the rules just because.
Okay, I'm just trying to see if what's possible.
No, you can walk in the room and you can start firing it, but it's yeah.
Well, I'll have the Pavis shield planted down at least so I have some cover while I'm just spraying and praying, basically.
Okay, so roll to see if you hit.
What do I roll? I don't think I have it on my character sheet.
Do you have
I think Kiki will...
Do you have a normal gun?
I think Kiki was rolling it before for me. Because she had it. I have new flintlock. Oh, is it okay? I have the new flintlock pistol.
Just fire a flintlock pistol, and we will -20 from the results of what you were hitting there. So you've scored a 1.
Right.
You do not hit. You in fact fire a blast into the ceiling directly above these guys. They'll definitely know you're there now.
Well, I tried, lads.
Everybody,
I don't know how that's possible, but okay.
What I would do is I'm just going to apply the conditions deafened to you, to the bear, and to pretty much everybody in that room at the present moment.
I gave them a debuff. At least it wasn't for naught, lads.
So you are also deafened. This does mean you fail an ability check that requires hearing. All you can
That's fine.
hear at the present moment is noise.
Dude,
So
at least I don't hear that fucking stupid music.
that is true. You cannot hear the dance music that is going off. Let's just sort of apply the. We've got a deafened thing here. What are we gonna use as a deaf buff? I'm gonna add the little sad face there because everyone's deaf now.
I thought it like sprayed a bunch of bullets. Like I don't know how it didn't hit at least one.
If you're lying down and you're firing, it works as a prone cone of fire weapon. If you're moving before it does say it there, right in the instructions on using it. You use it as an aim to aim and.
Yeah, no, because I was going off of the like before you saying that I could use the shield as a as an anchor for it.
As a firing from a fixed position. It's right there in the rules on the actual MG3 machine gun.
Is it just because of the turn order that I moved here? Therefore, it's like
it's you've moved and fired it at the same time.
He's saying you're doing both moving and shooting it on the same turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the way I was trying to do it was get here, set up, and just start blasting.
Yes, it does
Right,
say
and
right
this
there
is
in
the
it.
same turn.
Yeah, warning should be used prone, should not move whilst firing in the same turn. I should possibly add that, but kind of implied.
Yeah, in the same turn. Yeah, that's
yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
You've essentially run in there with a heavy machine gun and started firing, and it's just gone straight up to the ceiling.
Sag.
I mean,
hey, at least their eyes are on me. You know,
they are all well aware of you. Yes,
Good luck, lads. I did no damage. I've deafened them, but that's about it. Hey, I tried. I did my best.
It's a heavy old piece of kit, and yeah.
Next time, next roll's gonna be fun.
Next time, definitely. Let's just put the pervasive shield down there.
Let's hope I'm not dead by then. When I can't place it down myself for whatever reason.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the damn thing. Where is useful tokens? There's useful. There's the shit. I'll drop that in there. Oop.
I need to do some cover.
That now has a big old machine gun on it. For one episode, I'm not adding the machine gun on top of that, but you know.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good luck, lads.
Yeah. Uzalu, it is Maximus Broadside's turn. Fortunately, as you are down a hallway, and there is a right angle in there, you did indeed hear a hell of a loud brat sound. But you're not all deafened by what has just happened, which is somewhat fortunate. What would you like to do?
Knowing my friend Artia, every shot will have hit its mark. So.
Yeah, totally, my dude.
Speaking of which, I'm going to run into probably about here, take cover behind some of this crap, and then can I shoot essentially through the portal at the person? Hitting the person, not hitting the portal. If not, I'll just shoot at the red guy.
I mean, you're welcome to. You wouldn't be able to see him because there was a portal in the way.
Okay, I'll shoot the red guy then. That's fine.
So shoot the red guy.
I will. So can I move, shoot, and Hunter's Mark in the same turn?
I think so. Yeah. No problem with that.
In that case, I will Hunter's Mark the red guy, as I can see him.
Okay.
I don't know what the 3 is for. Only 6. I don't know. That's fine. So where's my? There it is. Okay. So Hunter's Mark. Yes.
Oh, okay. Don't know why I'm posting that.
Oh, no. What's Slayer's Prey? Is that an optional thing? Let me read it. Hold on. Come on, creatures. bonus action. So I've already done the
You've already done the
Hunter's
bonus
Mark,
action
so
on that,
I'll
yeah.
leave it.
It's-
Sharpshooter, no, and favored foe.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes, you are. They are
They're
humanoids.
humanoid, aren't they?
Yeah.
Open fire.
Lovely.
Damn, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
damage.
yeah, that does. I mean, he's got a chunk of armor in front of him in the form of a bar, but you ignore that and hit him pretty
Dude,
solidly.
it must be nice to do damage.
It must be nice to be able to take damage, though.
Yeah.
It's just fortunate I haven't been hit yet. I will then. You thought that was impressive. Now let me do it again. Because I can do extra attack. Says pray no, sharpshooter no, favored foe yes. Hey, it's not bad.
Your 2 shots. Kill him. How would you like him to die? Where was your last shot aimed?
I mean, if we could skewer him against the countertop, and then he could say some sort of a bar-based death. You have prepared.
You know what? He's going to stagger back with the first shot, land there, and the second one is just going to pin him to the wall. At which point, one of the Whitehammers, looks at him and goes, "Oh shit! He did a wicked cocktail. Did you have to kill him?"
And then
They're not even fair.
Hold on.
Maximus.
I have a response. This is.
Oh,
come
good.
on, guys. Come on. My bow does poison damage, so I say, well, I guess he finally picked his poison.
Oh my god.
Nice. I was gonna say you should say consider my tab paid.
Put it on my tab.
Oh, good. Damn,
Okay.
You've taken one down.
One red wizard down. Yeah, absolutely.
Trig, could we have visibility of the whole room, please?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. Well, I hunter's marked him for no
Darkness
reason, I
everywhere.
guess. Oh wait, no, I can move the hunter's mark, can't I? For free.
You can.
Can I put the hunter's mark on the grey wizard even though I can't see him?
I'll allow it.
In that case, I shall put it on him. Thank you, Trig.
Kiki, have you rolled for? You haven't rolled for initiative yet.
Gasp. Oh yeah, Kiki's in a different room.
Why is Kiki in a different room?
Remember, she was sent down to scout and then disappeared, never came back, and is like in another room somewhere else.
She's also muted down. Can't speak. Hold on.
Oh my goodness, have you had me muted?
You've been muted for a while. Yes.
No, I haven't been muted. You've had me muted.
Lol.
Cat.
Lol.
What?
Get wrecked.
That's hilarious. That's so funny.
No, it's probably because of echoes.
He hears you enough every day, bro.
Yeah, that's.
This is man. This reminds me of Jack.
Damn.
Aw,
Well, I wish I always had him
poor
muted.
Kiki.
Kiki, I want you to
Same,
roll
dude.
initiative at this point because you and the inhabitants of the room would have heard the heavy machine gun firing in the room next door.
Nah,
You can
dude,
use
it's
it.
quiet. What do you mean?
Stealth is optional.
Tell you what,
My bullets
Gargarax
were
needs,
stealth.
like-
I'll have you know.
Gargarax needs to get himself some better sound systems if he can't, like, outdo a machine gun.
You outed that Gargarax is in there. How could you?
Who's Gargarax again?
Oh my god, I completely forgot. that
My
that was
memory-
coming.
My memory's
right,
so
every
bad.
time a demon has been summoned so far, due to
Oh
magic,
my god, the party this whole time! Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I'm so mad.
he's gotten fed up with having his parties in hell because people keep on getting yoinked from
Dude,
him.
this whole
So-
time, every fucking demon's like, yeah, Gargarax, dude. Because I was
Yeah.
there like, why is that name familiar?
Yeah. So he's moved his party up to here, and he's in the next room. generally fucking having a party.
Oh shit! If I knew that, I wouldn't have started blasting, man. Fuck.
Too
God
late.
damn it.
So Kiki will
Hey,
kick in. That...
Kiki,
Sorry.
Kiki, I'm sure that you want to have a fun party in there. I'll just cast a bunch of spells now. Everyone cast your highest level spells. We'll make the party more fun.
We do have those things that suppress that effect now.
We do, yeah.
You do,
don't-
and also
We don't actually have to worry about that anymore.
that effect isn't going to work in here in this area anyway.
You're in hell.
Because because you've got the fucking things that are drawing the
That are
energy away.
siphoning energy, yeah.
No, this looks like hell to me.
Uh,
I mean, there are demons around.
there, at least one.
I'm not
That-
sure
that
what
would be
the big
you, Di.
complaint is.
So
Hey.
Sounds seems alright.
Kiki got rid of her soul. This. What do you mean?
I mean, yeah.
Between me and Kiki, I say I have more conscience. Sorry, not Kiki, as your character. Your character.
Wait, what? But you're like evil demon.
I'm pretty chill, I
So
think.
are you.
What have I done?
We already know you turned into a demon.
I mean, Di is a sex demon, you're a poison demon. I think the latter is probably a bit less friendly.
I'm not a poison demon, I'm a wish demon.
Yeah, she literally is
worse.
a grants wishes.
How often have you used that
So
during
a
this campaign?
fairy.
I
No,
mean,
Yeah,
don't
none of you
insult
have-
fairies, Coat. How dare you?
None of you have asked for a wish yet.
Yeah, come on, correct. Cecilia is definitely not powered by the power of friendship.
God damn it, Uzalu.
right.
Also, her tits aren't nearly big enough to be part of Fairy Tale.
That is.
I mean, that is true. Fairy Tale is quite, you know.
But no,
known for
Wendy's
their
in there.
gigantic. Well,
But
no,
Wendy's
she's
young,
a child.
and it's canonical that when she grows up, she does get breasts.
Yeah,
At
no,
least in the
we
mirror
did see
universe.
her in older form,
Well,
and she.
y-
I
well,
think she
yeah,
had the
but that is
biggest
different,
breasts
you know.
out of all of them, which was funny. When she grows up. Continuing on. Continuing on.
Yes, please. Before I kill myself.
Except for Levy. Levy has small breasts,
Oh my god, Ursula.
but big brain to make up for it.
Dear
Oh,
God.
what's this washboard I landed on?
It is your turn. Cecilia will be in the above you in the order at the end of this round. But for this round, you guys play in the current order. And
I'm still so mad. If I'd known this was Gargarix's party, I wouldn't start blasting.
Too late.
But my character doesn't know that, so it's fine.
I mean, you yeah.
When she finds out, she'll be like, "Oh shit, you're the one with the cool parties. I didn't know."
So yeah, Cope, it is your turn. What do you
Yep.
do, dude?
I start by waltzing in. And then. Wait, hold on. Where's Archie? Okay, yeah. Anyway, that works. Alright, let me just double check the. Yep, okay. So, I make a wall of fire in this circle.
A wall of fire in that circle. Sorry, how big is the circle?
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me. Wait a second. Sorry, I misread its description there for a second. It'll go around these guys anyway.
So is just a long line across those three guys.
Wait. Hold on, let me have this unsnap for a second. Ah, actually I can have it as a line that hits all of them. So yeah, I'll do it at an angle.
Okay.
Anyway, so basically it's a line like that-ish, and that puts them all within 10 feet of it, so they're all victims of it. By the power of geometry.
Um.
That doesn't look like a circle.
No, it's not a circle. I made it a flat one.
Ah, gotcha.
And it's not exactly a flat one because
That's-
it's got a right angle turn in it, hasn't it?
No, it's a straight line. Oh, that angle I showed was just demonstrating that they were all. Well, I was just checking that this guy was
I was
within
gonna say
10
I
feet.
believe you can do that. You can make an L-shaped one.
Oh, can you? Cool. Anyway, point is, it's gonna hit them all.
Okay.
And wait, was any?
Just post Wall of Fire up in chat so we can.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so. So these white hammers and the grey guy has got to do a dexterity saving throw. The DC 16.
Damn.
Right, okay. The other guy didn't. Okay. And the damage is 5d8. You want to roll it? Or shall I?
Yep.
Roll it. Ooh.
Well, that was a pretty bad roll, but anyway.
I
Still
do see a
17.
1.
Well, half of them were in the lower half of the rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still better than what I did.
Okay, they've all taken some damage. It's the Grey Robes guy's turn. He's going to have to make a saving throw. Hold on. God, my brain's just done a blank. Session.
What? Concentration is like a constitution save.
It is, isn't it? Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I had a fucking memory blank. Okay.
I recommend to everyone also at some point maybe, protect their ears if they can.
Yeah. He steps over there.
Don't think there's much of a...
and shouts very, very loudly, "You are all welcome. There is no need for fighting. You're expected. Please, make your way downstairs," and points to the door on his left. "Or sacrifice us."
Huh.
It is all for the greater good, after all. And he points to this door over here.
Can you ping that again? Sorry.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Welcome, you say? I'd like to shoot him.
It's not your turn yet. It is, in fact, Archie's turn.
I mean, if we could just walk to the boss without losing a bunch of health, that would be great.
Did I hear what he said?
He shouted it very, very loud. He's extremely deaf at the moment.
Yeah, and you're not deaf. Only I am, and these lot
Okay.
in here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess. Do we want to keep fighting them?
Yeah.
No. Oh, I don't. Once I hear that, I'm like, oh, we're chill. Okay.
You didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's true. Did I hear that?
You did not hear that, Dino.
Oh, shame. I'm more than willing to be like, oh, cool.
I guess.
HMG, go burr!
I will enter the room and I'll wait and see what happens.
Okay.
I mean, you could respond to him.
I mean, he didn't ask a question. I'm just going to wait to see if the rest of my team keep attacking. I guess I'll join in.
Look, we've
Well,
been
I'm
sent
deaf.
to the Demon Mountain to deal with demons. We get here and we're told by the guy summoning the demons, join us. We don't just immediately say, oh, okay, shit.
No,
Well, I hate to break it to you, I'm a demon. So
Yeah, then why are you here fighting these people?
I just want to, I don't know. I've been just going along for the ride.
I mean, Di, I'm
Hey.
sure there's plenty of virulent young male demons in there for you to
Uzalu,
deal with.
let me.
if that's what you're here for.
What is her other alternative? Side with the angels who are also trying to bring this thing in. Like,
kill
let's
the
not
things
forget.
that look evil.
They're pretty
that
chill.
simple.
No,
They're
not.
summoning demons.
So were we.
No,
No, not we. That was
by accident.
I mean, we've summoned a lot more demons, bro. That I think maybe they have.
Look,
but
Di,
maybe
Di,
I don't know.
they look evil, so they are. Shut up.
Yeah, but they want to be killed.
It's such a shame that I didn't hear
Oh, well,
this.
that will make our job easier, Garo. We'll ask them to stand still and shut up while we kill them.
Well, even better, guys, start going for non-lethal. All it requires, as by rules, is just to say you're going for non-lethal.
Yeah, there we go. I just can't. I wish I'd can't hear.
Oh, you should have
I'll just
deafened them.
I'll just doink them on the head with a nerfed pointed arrow. Flying at
I'll say ha.
high speed.
What'd you say?
I mean, bloods are a thing. Right. Okay. So it is the White Hammer's turn. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna put Cecilia back in the right order. And after the White Hammers have had their turn, I'm going to add a few more characters into the turn order. So you'll have to bear with me just a second.
So bad.
Seem to have dispel magic. Oh well, that firewall's just going to have to sit there. I'm just going to sort of walk over here. All rubbing their ears quite a lot, and all gesture towards the door for you.
And I see this, right?
Oh, it is very, very obvious what they are doing. They're all deaf, all rubbing their ears and pointing towards the door and sort of mutter, "Welcome, welcome. We've been expecting you."
Oh, chill. All right, I'll walk towards the door.
Okay.
What?
Can you get that? Is that a full move? Can you do that in a full move? I think you can actually. It's a turn, and
I have
yeah.
30.
yeah, you can pretty much get to the door.
You're just moving, you can double it.
Like if we're trying to kill the boss, out of parody thing, if we don't have to like waste time here and like get a bunch of like all of our stuff wasted on these people, I think we should probably not do it.
So you open the door, you see a long column, and at the end of that column, you see some stairs going down.
Okay, I mean, I guess okay.
I'll
I'll wait for my party for a little bit before I
I was gonna say, bear with me 2 seconds because I do need to add a few extra creatures onto the turn order, as they've all been somewhat made aware of there's some action going off because of the noise.
Could I have picked up and put my Pava shield on my back as well?
Sure, why not? So there we go. Let's just have a look at the turn order thing. Right, there we go. Let's start with my boy. He's making a comeback. He was there in the last the last campaign, and he's here again in this one. Know him, you love him. Gargarex, the Pit Fiend.
Who?
Gargarex. And if I can just find his fucking... There he is. And... actually... Sorry, there was a lot to add to the turn order. And
That's alright, man.
Have you seen what's on the...
Let me... Oh, Jesus Christ. I had to scroll quite a bit down. Oh, no. Well, Greg's looks so funny. The picture of him.
Gargarex is the fucking man.
Glad you like it.
I was thinking of bringing his prodigy into it, but I
What are you talking about? He's right here.
I couldn't bring Gargarex in, although I suppose there is time. I don't have him in this particular setup though.
You're gonna make me do the voice, aren't you?
If you want Gargarex to be in the party, I will allow it.
Do you have a stat block?
No. No, but if you must, because I did ask you to set something up, didn't I? Did we ever get around to doing?
I kind of got busy, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I appreciate that.
It's alright.
Right. God, so many. And a pot-bellied goblin also. Literal. So yeah.
Great, check your DM real quick.
Oh, okay, sorry. Um.
Also check mine when you have the time.
God damn it.
Sorry.
So don't worry, this has got nothing to us. Like just enjoying Trigg's pain from having to.
Dude, his poor hands.
Oh, Trig, by the way, can you check your DMs?
What's actually happening right now?
Don't worry about it.
I'm
Don't worry
being
about it.
trolled.
I'm
Is what's
sitting here-
happening. I'm being trolled.
I'm
Is
sitting
what's
here
happening.
waiting to drop a mad dope line on these demon summoners, and I'm just hearing occasional typing, and the
That
world
appears
is
to be what's
frozen so that
happening.
you two can DM each other.
Okay, right. Yes. It is Maximus's turn. What's he gonna
Why are
do?
there vampires off to the right of the screen?
Because they're about to walk in because they've heard the gunfire.
Yeah, I shouldn't be able to see them.
Doesn't matter.
You know how I was saying Roll20 sucks?
I actually don't see him.
Yeah, if you move your screen so that the right edge of the screen intersects with where they are, they will appear.
Huh.
Because Roll20 is so stupid, it only blocks what is literally in your screen, but it blocks it from the center of the object. And so when the center is visible, just past the edge, the nameplate appears and you can see the left edge of the nameplate.
Yeah.
And I can see vampire on both of them.
Yeah. What you can see is two pot-bellied vampire pot-bellied goblins.
I didn't mean to see them. I
It's
wasn't
okay.
trying to.
It's okay, dude. If you look on your turn order, they should be there. In fact, where the fuck are they? Are they not? On
Trig, is the other bear still up on the surface dealing with the pillar?
Yes, I guess he would be. Where's the other bear?
Yep, that's it, Garo. Well done.
I was quite confused. I didn't know that pots could be vampires.
Nah, it's just a vampire potion.
So I just assumed that I was only seeing part of the full text, and it was vampire pot of petunias, and it was just sitting there in the corner saying, "Oh no, here we go again."
I figured it was smoking, and it was
No,
vampire
I
pot.
think as that was the first time it happened, and the time it was falling next to the whale, that was the here we go again.
That's true.
Okay, so there we
know,
go. We
I
have
really,
a
truly
full
don't
turn
understand.
order.
I say we leave.
Where would you like to go, Coat?
Wherever Trig hasn't set up the NPCs yet.
I'd like to ask everyone their names. And their name actually matters. I need to know them exactly. I think we should also disengage from combat and then re-enter combat, so we all have to roll initiative again.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
Have we
Unfortunately,
just leaving and being pirate?
I was going to say, unfortunately, none of the White Hammers or Grey Robes can hear what you're saying. They can see you
That is
moving your
true.
mouth.
I fucked it so hard.
All right, I'm gonna get a piece of paper, write on the top. Please write your names on this paper and place it before them.
Usually, take the helm will comprehend language and put on one of their heads.
Well, if they
Does that
can't hear it, that
It
doesn't
doesn't
change
matter.
anything.
They're still deaf. It's not an understanding problem. It is more of a "Wah" is all they can hear problem. It is you've just fired a heavy machine gun in an enclosed room kind of issue.
Hey, I tried my best, man. It did not go the way I hoped. Let's just leave it at that. And I saved everyone else's ears by leaving. I'll have you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like every day in the voice chat.
Exactly.
Got him.
So yeah, is it what you gonna do? What's Maximus gonna do?
I'm gonna say, 20 minutes ago, some fell magic has corrupted the heart of poor sweet innocent Artia to divulge away from this noble battle against the evil ones. Don't worry, fair succubus, I will rescue you. And I'm gonna start shooting.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Like, I want to make it clear, just like in episode 1, this is exactly what my character would do.
Yep.
No, that's great.
No, that's it.
Can I shoot to the Grey Robe?
You can shoot to
I
the Grey
wasn't-
Robe, yeah.
I wasn't
Alright.
in favor of peace.
Good.
I don't know why you're
Right
assuming I'm
alongside
in
me.
favor of peace, man.
I promise you glory. All right.
I can't even hear the
Hunter's Mark.
gunshots, so I'm just
Oh, wait.
waiting, thinking my party's following me.
We already have Hunter's Mark on the Grey Robe, so Hunter's Mark, yes. Slayer's Prey, that was the one that I can do as a bonus action, so I will use that this
You can now
turn.
do that. Yeah, that starts to stack up.
I will
I
mention
think
they want to
that
be
just does damage,
sacrificed.
doesn't it?
Non-lethal.
Fucking code, that's hilarious.
Now, that would be the troll answer, but not the answer my character would use. They're demons / demon affiliated, and evil at that, unlike the fair Artia, and so I should be killing them.
Wait, no, kill them after ritual. We stop
Nope.
ritual, then kill them. Then they not sacrifice.
No, my character doesn't care. I'm killing them now.
Okay, roll. The Grey Robe, that should hit him. They are not well armored. Yep, that hits him, so that does 19 damage.
Slayer's Prey factored into that? Looks like it is, yeah.
Okay.
That's a worse roll.
That is a worse roll. It still hits, and as a result, it's actually a better roll because it does more damage. The Grey Robe sort of staggers back.
Have at thee, knave.
He looks down at the 2 arrows in him, and as he feels the poison from the Medusa bow coursing through him, he just looks back at you. You can't tell if he's smiling or not because of the mask that he's wearing, but he doesn't seem angry. Somebody that does seem angry, however, seems to be coming from the door to the southeast. There's a loud noise coming from there.
Oh crap, there's another door.
And yeah. Out through the door bursts this chap, who basically loudly goes, "Why is it every time I have a party, somebody either fucks it up, sends my guests somewhere else where they're supposed to be, or starts coming in and firing stupid, noisy firecracker machine gun things around. Can't people just take drugs and eat babies in peace? We're listening to some good music in here. We had some absolutely banging techno. This is just not on. Who the hell's doing this? Oh!
Dude, I wish I could hear this. Continue.
And he looks up and he's like, oh, I take it back. Humans, snacks, delicious. And grins a fairly it's an odd grin, because whilst it is very toothy and kind of terrifying, it almost seems kind of welcoming. And also like oh no, you're not quite within range of that. Ez and Coat, however, you are going to have to deal with one of these.
One of what?
I'm excited. What is this gonna be? Oh.
Wow,
Natural
look at
fail.
that damage.
I know, right?
Is that a fireball spell?
That is a fireball spell, yeah.
I assume by the red, it was a low roll.
I don't know what's gone
Oh,
off there.
3 + 1. Rolling, that's what it was. It was 3
Yeah,
+ 1.
I think he missed.
It seems to be rolling 2d6.
I don't know I don't know what's going off with that particular roll. It should just be basically it explodes in that area and does damage. And then everybody rolls to see if they
I
manage
suppose
to
roll for evasion.
roll for evasion. Exactly. Let me just put
Okay.
the thing in chat. There you go. So Archie, Sparky, Meaties, and Coat. In fact, how big is this? It is a 20-foot radius sphere. So we're just gonna
What's
have a.
the
Wait a
dex save?
second. Wait a second.
Hang on,
Wait a
what's the dex
second.
save?
He can't see us.
Yes, you can.
No, he can't.
There's
you
a
can.
pillar in the way. You're right.
Firewall.
Oh yes,
that isn't a
firewall.
pillar,
Ooh.
and it. Does a
No, he's right,
firewall?
firewall.
Does a firewall restrict vision?
Yes.
Yeah, it's opaque.
Let me just double check.
and
Yeah,
blocks all line of
yep,
sight.
the wall is opaque, is part of the description.
Okay, hold on.
Well done, Coat.
Hold on a second then.
I think with that pillar, he'd have trouble seeing at least some of you as well.
But this is the only
There's
pillar
also
that
there's
is not
also
a pillar.
pervasive shield.
The pervasive shield's about waist height at most.
Not the Pavis shield, the pillar. Why are we all calling it the wrong thing just because
That's
Di
not
did?
a fucking pillar.
What is it?
Oh.
It's just details on the ground. You want to know what the pillar is? There is a pillar in the room. The pillar's over here.
Ah,
Oh.
These are,
Right.
so it's not a
if
well.
the DM says no, fine, but these are definitely supposed to be pillars.
Yeah, they have torches mounted on them.
That's what I
Indeed.
thought. But okay.
No, they are not pillars. They're just, you know what?
Holes in the ground.
Yeah.
It's again. It's just yeah. It's fine.
So
But
wait,
But
that's
there is
fine.
a
Not a well.
firewall. There is a
I
firewall.
actually thought this was a
Someone
well.
Yeah, someone has cunningly drawn 2 pillars onto the floor as a modern art piece.
You know, modern art being here wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
You know what? He can fly a little further. So where was I with the firewall?
Well, if he's in
What's
it
the
now, doesn't he
dex
take
save?
damage?
He's a demon. He's immune to fire.
So he knew
Oh.
to walk directly to there to see us, as opposed to those guys.
Well, he all he could see was fire, and it wasn't exactly like it's scary to him. He just sort of walked for it. You know, he does come from a kind of fire realm. Like, oh, there's a sprinkler there. I will just step through that.
So how far did he walk in one turn? Was he right next to the door ahead of time?
He wasn't. He was just inside in the middle of the room, essentially. Yeah,
Don't know where
about
the middle
there.
of the room is.
He can fly 60 feet. He can move 30.
Well, like, Oh, Andy had to squeeze through this.
You know what? You're right. You're right. You can't see him. He can't see you. We'll wait for another turn. Fine. Fine.
Well done, Coatrack.
You hear some tremendous bellowing. Anyone that speaks demonic of any form could understand it, but you don't know what
Shame
it's
I
coming
can't
from.
hear.
I have the helmet thing.
I can understand.
You heard all that complaining, but you hear it
Yep.
coming from beyond the firewall.
Great evil. That way. Southeast.
God, I wonder where my friends are. It's been a while on the waiting for him.
when in the game, it's been less than 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh well, God, yeah, it's been a while.
Meanwhile, a red wizard comes through the door below.
I shoot.
You can't shoot at this point in time.
Instant reaction, I shoot.
You've had your turn.
I really do like the instant reaction mechanic, though.
We do have that currently. I just haven't been saying instant reaction.
Gotcha.
You know the ability is more powerful when you say its name.
It's not an ability. It's just a.
So I like the way you did it though, because it was like, all right, die. You have an instant reaction, or you could wait 0.5 seconds to see what's going on.
Yeah, I just don't need to say instant reaction, because if you choose not to shoot, then you are choosing to wait a little bit to see what happens next. So
Yeah,
we
that is true.
we do have it. We just haven't been saying instant reaction.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I wish that was in more of the rule sets, because it's a fun one.
So.
Yeah, well done, Coat.
Whatever is it?
Ark,
Well, it
the
was
sire of
Gargarex,
this
right?
foul host of villains has arrived. Open fire, my friends. We shall vanquish this dire evil and send it back to hell.
I mean, in this case, it is actually Uzalu taking the fireball at this point.
Oh no.
Um,
I'm behind a table. Table threw him into fireballs.
No, they're not. It is only.
I think you'll find it's in page 615 of the rulebook.
Even by the furthest stretch, he still doesn't see him.
That's not by Gargarex.
Oh, okay.
The res wizard that walked through the door. It's his turn.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Surely he'll shoot the other wizard in front of him, right?
Don't give a damn about that.
Well, I'm just saying it'll. Hopefully, the damage won't be as bad, right? If it's going through some people.
I'm behind 3 layers of cover. The first layer is the table. The second layer is the white hammer, and the third layer is the grey wizard.
Blood for the blood gods. So.
This seems familiar now. We're ending the campaign the way we began. Getting killed to death for not doing what I'm supposed to do, but what my character would do.
Oh no.
Really long fireball.
There we go. So it's going to hit the brown
At least
bear.
you're not cut in half this time.
It's not going to kill you, because everything that's going to be done to you in this battle, Uzalu, is non-lethal. Roll dexterity saving throw for me.
Non-lethal explosion.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so take half of that damage. So take what was it, 15? 15 or 14? 15. Take...
In 5e, rounding up is the rule.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
That's like right at the beginning of the first rule book, I think.
And the brown bear will take the hit as well.
If we had a short rest before the session started, we were back to full health.
You are full back to health.
Yeah, you are full
Okay.
back to full health.
Good. I was 5 short. I've fixed that now and taken the 15 damage.
It's not 15. It's half of 15.
No, it was 29
15
and
was
then
half of 29.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm retarded.
We know. Be right back.
Right.
So you're saying it was 8, half of 15. It was 4,
That's what-
half of 8.
It's all right, Di. You couldn't hear the quick math, so you know.
That's
you're
right.
definitely-
I'm still being like, God, they're
I mean,
taking
two
quite
half
a
of
few
floor is a bit
seconds.
of a stretch, but you know, one half of 2 would be fair.
Right. Okay. It is now Kiki's turn. Celia, would you like to take your turn? In fact, you're kind of blocked in there. Presently.
Yeah, I guess I'll just make sure that the succubus in here don't drink all the virgin blood.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Give them some more drugs. They like the drugs.
Why don't you
This whole
introduce
campaign-
them to your healing potions?
I mean, she's got
Sorry,
like a
your
big.
kneeling potions.
She's got a big pile of drugs as well from the colonel. Remember?
Yes, the kneeling potions.
No, not the
Mhm.
kneeling potions.
A lot more.
The whole variety of really fucking wacky shit. Do you not remember the menu he provided?
I have it's called Dai's menu. I'm well aware I have one of each.
Yeah, I thought it was Di who had all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I picked
No, you
out
could have
some,
taken some as well.
Yeah, I picked out some choice selection. Di got one of each in a blend.
Yeah, it was pretty chill.
Yeah.
Blender.
So right,
This whole
yours.
campaign,
Yep.
we've been traveling together.
Mm-hmm.
But it turns out once we get right to the end here that we actually have totally different intentions, totally different allegiances.
No,
I mean, we were inseparable
listen.
the entire time, except when it has tried to kill us deliberately. But other than
dude,
that,
I thought everyone would follow. But
I haven't had a turn.
Yeah, I haven't had a turn yet either.
are you aware that my character?
It is
like,
now
let me just send you a quick
Coach's turn.
screenshot,
Yeah.
a cheeky little screenshot here. Like,
Where-
should I pay attention to this?
What are you looking at? Oh.
It's in events 2. Do you see what I mean when I say I'm playing my character the way I'm supposed to?
Yeah.
Do the common people see you as a hero?
Mm.
They better. Do you see? I just shot that guy.
Also, that
I'm a hero.
In
That's
fact, the world
it's like,
does revolve around
It's like
me.
a motivation of his is that they must see him. Not they do. They must.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So, palling around with demons and having a debaucherous party don't really fit with this. By the way,
Guy's
nor by
tolerable.
the way did willingly becoming a slave for an angel.
No.
It doesn't matter who it is. I'm still going to defy it, even if the DM slices my character in half as a result.
Uh-huh.
Alright, Uzalu, right? I counter you with my character.
I'm not saying you're playing wrong, Di, to be fair.
No, but I'm just saying, read that, right?
All right, hold on a second.
Yeah, that personality trait's really different when you're an actual demon.
Yeah.
Isn't that just your experience from the campaign because you've met 2 of them and became one?
To be fair, I wasn't actually trying to abandon you guys. Like, let me. I do want the party to know that.
I don't think your traits here would. I don't think they're particularly relevant.
They don't
to what's happening here.
No. I'm independence. What do you mean? I was like, oh, we're going this way. I
Independence
go
from your own party. But
To this day, I will
dependence
never
upon
leave a
fucking
friend
demon
behind.
horde.
To this
For-
day, I will
for-
never
for-
leave a friend behind.
Yeah, but I'm not leaving you behind. I thought you were following. That's
Why
the
do you
problem
think we were
here.
following?
I'm in the hall and I'm like, where the fuck is everyone? So depending on how long this takes, I will turn back. So
I like how you've got you don't like people who follow blindly, but you're following deftly.
Uh-huh. I mean,
dude, I'm trying to go towards the source of this.
I do think
apparently-
the floor is rather accurate as well.
I'm dealing with this part of the moment.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Like, I gotta deal with that.
And it's a person's in prison for. That's great. That's great.
Okay with that?
I mean, they're probably not. They're probably dead by now. That was hundreds of years ago.
Thousands even. Yes.
Yeah.
They are definitely dead from that point. Right, yes, it is. It is in fact Coat's turn.
Whoa. Well, hearing the horrifying demon stuff, I don't really care about my firewall, but it's not like I'm gonna go out of my way to dispel it either. I will use my fire shield ability to, in the cold variant. Let me post it for you. So I made a cold shield. It grants me resistance to fire damage.
Okay, cool.
And let's see. So how did I move that far again?
2 turns. Were you running? Were you
Wait,
running?
2
Di?
turns? I haven't
No.
had a turn since she.
No, no, I don't know how she got there. You
Oh,
got to the door, Di. You got to the door.
sorry.
There you go. Yeah.
Sorry, it just seemed really confusing to me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, that was probably my bad.
Anyway, well, now that I have my fiery shieldy thing on, let's see. I guess I'll just kind
Again,
of.
I thought I was exiting combat, and we were just we're just gonna go straight to the thing, but apparently, a bunch of demons appeared
Yeah, I
in the
know what I'm
time
doing.
I left.
Let's see. Okay, so Uzalu seems to be the only one of us who's actually hurt. I'm not too concerned over the temporarily summoned brown bear. Let's see how many points of damage does he have? I can't really read that. Is it
Well,
15?
the bear 13 left.
No.
I'm
Uzalu.
15 short of max.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Trig, I have. Sorry, you go first.
I'll give you 3d6 with my, or no, 4d6 with my Balm of the Summer Court.
Oh wow, that's a lot. It may heal more than I need. It didn't,
Nope.
It was unlikely to,
okay.
but it could have.
Thank you, Coatrack. I will add that. Trig, I have 19 temporary hit points. Did they dissolve when I rested?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I advanced to here.
Cool.
So that was my action, bonus action, and move.
Okay.
Done.
Fantastic. Measure that out. You hear a door open, a familiar voice go, Jesus Christ! Exclamation mark, it's blooming fire out there, and the door slams shut again.
Which door?
You can't see it, it's behind a firewall, but it's what the one
Okay, so it's to
basically.
the southeast.
Yeah, but basically the one next to the red wizard, if you really must know. The red wizard that is dead and pinned to the wall, that is.
By the power of hearing.
Yes. In fact, if you want to, Coach, roll me a perception check.
Sure.
You do not
Okay.
recognize the voice.
Oof.
I still rolled a 10.
Yeah. Yes, the dead wizard that is also deaf. Just by being dead, it doesn't stop him not being able to hear anything. Sorry, but you know.
Usually it does.
It pretty much makes it a permanent effect. Right.
Can it be dispelled?
What?
What, death?
Yeah, you said it was a permanent effect. Can we dispel the effect?
Only if you know it's only a permanent effect to the dead guy. Everyone's going to be deaf there for probably the next turn. And the deafness will be wearing off at this point.
Not if I start blasting again, if I need to.
I mean, no, fair enough. play your own game. Coat, uzalu, brown bear. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
You'll have to roll for the bear, but yeah.
Yeah.
Clumping up when the enemy has AoE damage probably wasn't a great idea, by the way, Coat.
Well, no matter where I was next to people, actually, but I just was moving forward.
I mean, they said we were able to go, and I wonder why they keep attacking.
I mean, they're not. They're being attacked, so they're fine. We'll have a fight.
Wait, we haven't attacked them since that point, have we?
Oh yes,
Or
you have.
did Archie?
Yeah,
Archie did it? Yeah. Okay.
No, that would be uzalu.
I meant
Right,
Maximus.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I
Thank
said
you later.
Archie because he's an archer.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
All I've done is in this combat is walk into a room.
Yeah, because when they said, "Oh, let's not do," he was like, "Okay, I guess I'll leave." And then when they pointed to the door, I was like, "Oh, okay, guess we'll go this way." And then nobody followed.
So right, yeah.
I haven't had a turn since then.
Coat, you survive that, or rather take half damage, so take 11. Uzalu-
And I have the fire shield, so I take half damage.
okay, so you will take, what would that be, 6?
I don't actually know. I guess.
And, Uzalu, Maximus is going to take 21 damage. Sorry, 22 damage. Ground bear is probably. Yep.
Farewell, brown bear.
Indeed. It is Archie's turn.
Okay, well, I guess it's time I do the thing that we talked about.
Sure. What would you like to do?
Archie's gonna retreat around the corner and spend his turn activating the new ability you gave him.
Do you want to describe what it is you're doing?
Well,
whilst you're doing that?
I'm going to first. I'm just gonna put that there. But Archie's calling his minions round, and he's doing a kind of like a Megazord sort of thing, where they all kind of like assemble around him and form. Well, you can't see until next turn what they form. But Greg, do you have an appropriate icon?
I do not have an appropriate icon. It is just going to form essentially an improvement to your existing arm, essentially.
Imagine the noise that the Transformers make when they're transforming.
Imagine it, yes, but with a sort of yelping dog in pain, and then a squished bird sound happen. A squished clockwork bird, but definitely.
Oh no!
I'm not sure it's capable of feeling pain.
It is in my world. It with what you're doing to it, it feels pain.
It's not dead.
Oh, I know it's not dead. That's part of why it feels the
This
pain.
technically makes it a lot
That's
more
why it's
doable.
worse.
Are you going to step back round so people can see?
Well, it takes me a turn to do this, so I'll have to wait till next turn.
Okay, fair enough.
Since that was so horrific and immoral, you gain 10 chaos.
I don't know what that means.
Coat, can you roll me a concentration check to see if your firewall still up? Took a little damage, not much, but a bit.
Yeah. Let me just double check a thing about that.
I think.
Yeah, it is. I was just checking it was concentration. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, yep, still running. Cool. Okay. It is the White Hammer's turn because none of the other things can actually get out through the doorway at the present moment at the bottom. Too many. I've opened them up as separate windows, and it's talk about clutter. Doesn't work neatly. Back neat.
To be fair, you did fill your end game dungeon with like 50 NPCs.
Different types of, yes.
Exactly.
Okay. Or shall we just do? We'll just do this because it's a good old favourite. We like the old favourites.
Lightning.
Yeah. And it's gonna happen 3 times because all 3 of them are just gonna fucking open up.
That doesn't work. We're indoors.
Does it say it needs to be in the sky?
I'm pretty sure you told me it wouldn't work inside when I
Let's have a look.
had it.
Oh
but,
no, you're right. Yeah. Okay. You know
if
what?
you're
They would
yeah.
know. They would know that. It's not.
Well, since I've tried to, back when I've attempted to use useless spells, you've had me use them, and they were worthless.
It says here the spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud could appear.
Yeah. You know what? Let's just have this instead. In that case.
Wait a second, hold on. When I used fire spells on demons, you said that no, you used it.
Oh yeah, the first. You know what? Fine. You'll have the first one use it, and the other 2 will go. Turn around and go.
What a retard.
Ishmael, are you a complete fucking moron? And he goes, "Oh,
Good.
sorry, Isaac, my bad." Oy
Good.
vey. My thinking wasn't right, and
I was
It's
gonna
the
be
drugs.
spiteful
It's
about
the
this one.
drugs. He's high as fuck.
Josiah at the end just goes, "Don't worry, I've got it covered." So yeah, you guys are facing 2 of these, and pretty point blank range. You might need to use a Constitution save. And it's a 30-foot radius. Around you. So that would be die as well, taking that Constitution saving throw.
Wait, what?
Sorry.
What's going on?
Cool.
Okay, so 2 of these light hammers have basically smashed the ground with like a staff or stamped their foot or whatever, and as they do, a burst of energy ripples outwards from them.
It goes through the door, I assume.
It goes through the door. It's a 30-foot radius around them, and any
I
of their
see.
enemies is hit and must make a Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha. Alright, so let me
That is a
see.
DC 17. Do not pass.
God, I mean, what if I will it into advantagement?
Just take the hit. Try it. Roll it. Roll again for the second one that hits you as well.
Three.
If you find a soul to sell to me, you can wish for advantage.
You know what? The second one you do actually.
Because the first one I wasn't prepared. Because I'm just waiting in here. I'd be like, "What the fuck's going on?" And then I just get hit, and I'm like, "Whoa."
Yep. Yep. No.
So how much damage the first one? Sorry.
The first one is going to do you 18 thunder damage and 19 radiant damage. Do you have a weakness to radiant damage types?
No.
Good.
No, I don't.
Good. Just checking because sometimes demons can take.
Yeah. No. I. Yeah.
Coat, you're
Okay,
gonna need to roll that
So
constitution.
18
as
and
well.
19.
And yeah, you're going to take 18 and 19, and then you're going to take 6 and 10, so 16.
18.
Well, it looks like I passed both.
You did pass
Okay.
both, and Uzalu's going to need to roll for Maximus, see if he.
So 18, 19, and 6. Was it?
6 and 10.
I'm sorry.
You basically take half.
What
if
am I
you-
rolling,
if you
sorry?
pass. A Constitution saving throw twice, please. You pass both times. Okay, so
Oh,
you
nice.
are taking.
You one-upped me on both of them.
Yeah, you're taking essentially 9. Do you see the two blocks of damage? Yeah, you're taking half of all of that. So take 9 and then 10 and then 6 and then 10. Or 19 and 16. 34. 35.
Is this damage from destructive wave?
This is destructive wave damage, yes.
Okay, so I'm taking half of 18 and then half of 11.
And half of 19 and half of 20.
Oh, from all of them? Oh, right. It's not just 2 rolls. Okay, shit.
No, it
So,
does
yeah,
thunder
that's-
damage and radiant damage. That's
We
just
took
9, 10, 5, 10.
We took 19
So-
and 16,
16.
19 and, yeah, 19 and 16.
so 35.
Which is 35, thank you.
Mhm.
All right, I'm feeling feeling nostalgic for the first session.
Mm-hmm.
Nostalgia.
Right. Die. It is your turn. You've just had
I'm
wave
fucking
of
pissed, bro.
wave of damage that's just blasted through that door. The door is not blocking. The door is off its hinges and shattered actually at this point from that.
Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is I think Kiki, would you be able to roll the Nilanol potion for me? Because I'm gonna chug one of those.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the it's just in my thing. I don't have the actual roll for that potion.
You got a good one.
Okay, so that's plus 22, yeah.
Plus 22 and 22 healing temporary as well. So that's really good.
Plus 22, and then 22 temporary. Okay, so I obviously know that they didn't follow me at this point.
Yeah, you're pretty certain that that's yeah.
I mean, I actually literally did.
Yeah,
I know-
you just couldn't get here on time, yeah.
I know.
You mean on time? No, this is the same 6 seconds I followed in that direction.
I know.
Okay.
I'm saying that for her.
So, okay, gotcha. Okay, so I guess I'll go come out here. And would I be able to use my chainsaw on these 3?
Yeah, sure. I will
Yeah,
have you leave the MG3 in the doorway back where you were.
Yeah.
And just pull out the chainsaw.
Yeah, and because yeah, it's a very long.
Mhm.
So I hope I can get the 3. I
You can't
don't
get all
know how.
3 with the one chainsaw. You can engage the guy that's in front of you. It's the same size as a sword.
Yeah, the size of a great sword, only with a roaring engine. The chainsaw
Big
does an
sword.
unholy amount of damage with each swing. Okay,
Right,
so I
it's
should
not
get a few
15
swings,
foot
right?
long.
It's not. You can't just hack through all three of them. It's a great sword. It's not a fucking.
No, but I
laser beam.
usually get with my character where I get 3 attacks. So would I be able to do 3 swings with this?
Yeah, you'd be able to get three swings with it. You're going to need
Okay.
to be in combat range with all three if you want to. You can attack one of them 3 times happily.
Okay, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Just
So,
deal with one attack at a time is usually
Yeah.
how you should do it.
Yeah.
well, 6d6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck! I did the thing again. It's not. I don't have it the thing properly set, so I have to just roll.
Okay. Yeah. Do a. I mean, that's the damage.
Yeah, it's not set up on the thing for me, so I'm just going. I don't know what else
Just
it would do.
roll. Okay. Roll your sword.
Okay. Okay. My long sword, I guess. It'd be two-handed. This thing I'm using.
Yeah. Roll it. You roll your longsword 2-handed. Okay. 19 in. Light hammers. Down again. Okay. Yes. 19 hits.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
and
do another.
you do 17 damage with that hit. So roll me another attack.
Gotcha. What should I do? 60. Oh, it probably doesn't hit, does it?
No, 14 doesn't hit. You miss.
Okay. Do one more.
That does not hit.
Okay. Well, I got one.
Yep. Yeah, I'm rather surprised at the use of a chainsaw.
I wanna, I at least wanted to try this because we'd gotten it.
It's a really good sword. Yeah. In fact. Di, if you could press the I button, bring up your character sheet.
Okay.
And and then in the I button where it says type in greatsword, drag it across. You can use that for swinging with that weapon.
It doesn't come up when I say great sword.
Or one word.
Oh, okay. That's probably why.
Great sword.
There's great sword +1, +2, and +3. I assume it's
just a standard one.
Okay.
And just drag that into your character sheet.
I'll attempt to.
Right, it is Maximus's turn.
Now, Trig, is that fire on the map there? Fire that I am standing in that I shouldn't be standing in?
You are standing in fire that is supposed to be there. You are going to have to take some damage from it. You are going to be able to move it. Oh, you've taken the damage already in this turn. If you end your turn in it, you will take it again. It's only been put in that last turn. So.
I'm not intending to continue standing on it. So how about if I go ahead and move here, behind the bar?
Yep.
And then time for a bit of Rowenge.
Sure.
I'm going to be shooting our friend, the Red Wizard, down here.
Okay.
Who just fired fireball at me. Yep. Not expecting to survive very long doing it.
Oh,
because my health's already very low.
Don't worry about surviving.
Oh, I'm not. Do I have a potion at all? Healing potion. Nope.
Can you see him behind?
Oh wait, I do.
I don't know if you can actually see him behind there. No, just good point. Actually, there you are. He is directly behind behind that pillar. With you standing.
If you ask, it takes me literally nothing to dispel it. It is simply by not continuing to keep it.
Which what that one? Yeah, that's not the problem. Yeah, okay, you can get that shot in.
That's fine. The pillar.
Yeah.
The well pillar.
What kind of thing do I have to do to use a healing potion?
Bonus section.
Bonus action.
All right, that's
I
fine.
think. Or is it? I'm not sure. Anyway.
I do have a potion. I have no idea how to make it post into the chat.
Is it the Colonel special?
Neelinol.
It is. Okay,
Yeah,
Kiki, could you
Kiki would.
you roll up a dose of Neelinol? Right, you take 18 hit points of healing, and you get 18 temporary hit points of healing.
Actually, not sure it's a bonus action, but we always treat
Oh,
it as such.
you become addicted.
Yes, that's on a Constitution save. Roll a Constitution save, please.
I haven't decided to do it yet. Hold on. I haven't read it yet. The
Dude,
text is so small.
It doesn't really matter.
I guess we're at the end of the campaign, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right. What am I rolling? Constitution saving?
Yeah, by all means, give it a go.
Trig, it's not letting me put it in my character sheet. Could you do that for me? I'm so sorry. Yeah, whenever I try to drag it on, it's just like, no. So.
Also, probably worth noting, as far as you're aware, this is just a really good tasting healing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we discussed its problems.
All right. I'm going to shoot at the red wizard.
Oops, sorry that. No way.
In the following way. I'm going to shoot it with the musket. I always have loaded with one shot, and then the rest will be with the bow.
You're going to abandon your bow for a shot?
Oh.
I'll allow it.
43 damage to the red wizard. And how much did I recover from the potion?
It was 18 standard and 18 temporary hit points. They're great potions. Really,
That'll help. Okay.
Really jelly.
Yep. So that's 44 damage total to the red wizard, I think.
It is total.
Yes, it's pretty much. Wouldn't have gone with the red text there, Ez, but I know what you mean.
Why? Does red mean something?
No, it's just hard to read on grey.
That's true, but low effort.
I can see that. The arrows are already coloured. You could just use white text.
It literally is that though.
Yep.
Right. It's Gargarax's turn again. Love me some Gargarax. Gargarax is way too much for you guys. I'm sorry. He really, you shouldn't be going up against anything like this.
Nostalgia.
But indeed.
I don't know. Maybe I could use that kisser attack of hers.
Dude, all it will do is maybe he'll feel a tickle on his lips.
Maybe he'll enjoy it. He's a gentleman.
It does like 5 to 8 necrotic damage.
You know what? It might get him off, and then it, then he might literally.
He might calm down. Yeah,
no,
appease the demon. Yeah,
I think it will do the other thing, and he would then literally rip you a new one. Literally. Yeah. Right, Gargarax is going to jump up onto the table, take a look around, and go, "Ah ha ha! Yum!" And land down here.
No. Oh no!
And all of these are, of course,
What's your mother's maiden name?
non-lethal.
What was the name of your second cousin once removed? What was his best friend's name? What was the name of the town where he grew up?
Usually, take a wisdom saving throw for me.
Why is Usually trying to prove he's not human?
You fail. You are immediately, basically terrified by his fear aura. Meanwhile, he is going to bite, claw, cane, and tail you.
Yikes.
He's a gentleman, so he swings with his walking cane first. Does 20 hit?
Yes.
I think we need to disengage.
Well, I was moving towards the door on my only turn since he showed up.
Yeah.
Right, so that's 14 damage. Low. He slashes with his claw and does a hit for 22, which is does 19 damage. His tail lashes round and hits for 22 as well. And oh, that's the Kiki, that one. That does another 19 damage. And I believe that's rendered you pretty much unconscious at this point.
I shall be remembered well, unlike my party who failed me. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh, no, you're not dead, dude.
It's non-lethal, remember?
He's doing non-lethal damage. You are just rendered unconscious at this point. The red wizard is going to use this beauty, because you know it's not a D&D campaign until somebody fires chain. And that's going to essentially go through Atia
ND8? Wow.
and into Coat, doing non-lethal stunning damage. Roll a dexterity saving throw, die and Coat, please. Nice.
Ooh.
Shame there's no one nearby to you wearing all metal armor.
Die. Take 25 lightning damage.
Oh.
Uh,
Okay.
Coat, you take the full 49.
Oh, I have temporary though, so that's my 22 temporary.
It does come off your temporary first, yes.
Okay. And -3 to the rest. Man, that Neilal potion.
I know, it's fucking good shit, right?
Yeah. I might need to take another one.
Drink more of the virgin blood dye. You know you want.
Aha!
Oh, where the fuck are you, Kiki?
Yes, that is a good question.
Well, I mean, I literally said that she was obviously betraying us like several sessions ago.
Very likely.
Also, pretty much the entire campaign I've been saying we should probably kill that one. Always listen to Sam.
We've had almost half the party in that status, though. And now it's more than half.
I mean,
Ez abandoned from what it looks like. Ez has abandoned us
Ez has
as well.
buggered off.
Literally, all that Archie's done is he's walked into a room, walked back out of a room.
Walked in,
Same.
walked in,
Literally
done,
same, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah, I walked in here thinking things would be fine. I got fucking attacked, came back in. Ez is nowhere to be found from my character's point of view.
Oh, even if I was still in a room, there's a big wall of fire blocking you from seeing me.
Well, but you were like standing over here, remember?
No,
Weren't you?
I was over here.
Oh, you were back. Oh, okay, right. Never mind.
Right, Coat, do you still have your
It's
Cold
the
shield
pizza
up?
meme. I walk in with my
Yeah.
pizzas, everything's on fire.
Cool. Because this one's on you. That work? Why did that work?
Trey, do you think it's a good idea that I just press the button at this point?
No. No, 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 no.
Don't listen
Okay,
to him,
gotcha.
You make the
Okay.
decision.
I mean, sure, but you'd be that's too early.
Okay. Well, that's why I was like, maybe,
I would
you know.
say too early at this point.
Gotcha.
I
Okay.
think my cold shield makes a difference.
Does it not?
I'm at 3/8 health.
Okay, so you are rendered unconscious.
Dude, I might use Ring of the Ram and just fucking kill us all and take this pillar down.
I imagine 11 misses, right?
Yes,
And
yes, it
so
does.
does that one. Okay, so
Yeah.
you two sort of fireballs, essentially small fireballs, not actual fireballs, but little balls of fire go whistling past you, and light up briefly on the wall behind you.
I do have fire resistance as well.
Do. Nonetheless, they didn't even hit you.
Good, thank God.
Are you wearing the armor that terrifies enemies at the moment?
Yeah, but I need to grow big
I'm
for that.
also going to
And I'll only be able to do that once once I'm big, Alita Lagros.
It is Cecilia's turn. Cecilia, would you like to come out of the party, or are you going to carry on clubbing?
I should probably do something.
I mean,
Let's have a look, because I'm dealing with some stuff at the moment. Let's see.
Turns out Cecilia is this guy all along.
The one. Okay, I should roll for how much the drugs are doing. I've got 3 extra dexterity, which actually helps a lot. Okay, so I can get to here.
okay.
I'm gonna wander out. I'm gonna pop this dude with Can I just unload on him from here with the Mac 10?
Yeah, sure. Let's have a quick look at the Mac.
How did you miss a point blank shot? This is like that scene in Matrix where she goes up and says, "Dodge this," and then he just dodges it.
Some weird physics shit happened that we can't explain.
Red Wizard is actually Neo.
I mean, this is just madness.
I mean, yeah. You just somehow you've missed him.
Can you slap him?
Can I just
and you know
hit
what?
him with the gun?
You're gonna have to, because it's jammed, and you're not familiar with how to unjam the machine pistol at this point in time in the middle of combat.
Wow.
That's better.
Okay, yeah, that hits him. 7.
Slaps always work.
Yeah. Let's do it again. Is he down?
He's taken 16 damage so far.
Is he still standing?
He is staggered, but he is still standing. Although from his health bar, you can see there's not an awful lot of him standing still.
Oh, Trig.
Finish him off.
Sorry, did I take any bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage in the things that were hitting me?
No, you had a lightning bolt, and then some. The thunder wave was thunder and radiant.
Okay,
Then
never mind.
so
Never mind.
no.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm just making sure. Sorry.
Yes,
About
the red wizard
Apparently,
is down, and
apparently, this Mac 10 is more effective as a club than as a gun.
and he sort of he basically says blood for the blood god as he dies, and you notice actually do you notice roll a perception check for me. You're
Sure.
close enough to it. Nope, you don't notice anything.
And can I throw this corpse over to Gargarax? And I'm going to look over to Gargarax.
Can you throw a man 30
Yeah.
feet? No, you can't throw. How strong are you?
well, she is a demon now.
How strong are you?
Like 10
What's your
plus
strength?
No, you can't throw a human man 30 feet.
You
11.
rolled a 1.
11 because of drugs.
11, okay.
I bet there'd be contention even if I was trying to do that with my 20 strength.
No, no, you can't throw a corpse over there.
I mean, 20
I'm gonna
strength
look
is the absolute apex. So
Yeah, I'd be
that
able
one's
to do it.
I would also point out there is a pillar and a devil between you and your target.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
I
this
might just ring
pillar
up the
is
ram
not-
that
Are you
pillar
trying
and
to
kill us all
boomerang
at
him?
this point.
I'll just call over to Gargarax then. Dogs, chill. These guys are friends. They know how to party. We can eat them later.
That's okay. We've got the ones we needed anyway. You,
Read.
sucky wench. Do you want to die here or join the party downstairs?
Am I still deaf?
You will. You can. No, you actually. You're not. It was on. It was ended.
It would be
last on the turn.
hilarious if he asked me that. I'm like,
Didn't you
huh?
say the deafness lasted one more turn?
That was
Oh,
that was
no.
a turn ago.
He straight up just asked me that.
Yeah.
Wow, we've been through a lot though. I can't just leave him now.
Pick up the ram.
Oh, don't worry.
On
We're not
what?
leaving them. We're taking them downstairs too. We'll heal them up and everything. He'll be fine. They've got
mean,
to be
can we
alive
just-
for this bit. He gives you a toothy grin.
I see. I mean, can we just walk down there then?
Well, sure. After
We all
you,
just
and he
like, you know,
points to the
calm
door.
down.
The party at ya. Come on. Look, he's been fine all the time I've been down here.
Mm.
Yeah, I look to my friends and be like, hey guys,
Two
maybe.
of us are unconscious.
Yeah. I was
Oh,
gonna say,
they're. Oh, never mind. I think I.
You can still talk to them. They're still there.
It's like I guess this
Much
is
like much like you
I
can
guess I'll
still
join
talk
the
to them when you're in
party.
a coma.
I guess I'll join the party.
Okay.
I say with my chainsaw, just casually.
Maximus and Feather on Dot are unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry.
Don't worry,
There is a plan in motion.
Gargarax is just going to pick up Maximus under one arm, and he's just going to walk over and pick up Feather and Dot under the other arm.
Oh, fellow human, we're at the mercy of demons and a robot.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, we should have turned around when we were at the door.
Well, the world would have gotten destroyed, and that would have kind of ruined it for us.
Yeah, that is
I mean,
true.
Di, you still got the app.
Ez, be quiet. Don't ruin it.
Right. Okay. They are going to make their way down the stairs and pretty much leave the party. And the room will be clear afterwards. As if you want to follow them down stealthily afterwards, I will allow you to try that. Otherwise, you're
The
in a
room is empty.
the room is empty when you look through.
I have a quick question.
Yes, certainly.
Do I think acid will have any effect on that pillar? Because I have a lot of acid.
roll, and you're what? You know what? You're welcome to give it a bash.
Okay. I'm not casting this spell on the pillar. I'm casting it around it. Just
Yep.
saying.
Yep. Okay. It's Tasha's caustic brew. Okay. Let's have a look at the spell description. There is a fizzing and foaming happening around the base of the pillar. It's definitely affecting the pillar.
Okay, I am going to do it 2 more times.
Okay. It is definitely thinned the base of the pillar. But you know,
Okay.
imagine that the pillar is, which is about 5 foot in diameter, is now about 4 foot in diameter at the base. It's eaten away a good foot of rock.
Okay, I'm going to take all the gunpowder I have,
Okay.
for all my guns, and set it besides where it's eaten away,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to fire a lightning cannon at the gunpowder.
Okay. How much gunpowder have you got?
I have 47 flintlock ammunition. I don't know how much gunpowder that equates to.
I don't think we're gonna need a lot, right, for that.
It's
Maybe even.
47 flintlock ammunition. Are you leaving it open, or are you sealing it into a tube? Or what are you doing with
I
it?
am going to seal it into a tube, and I'm also going to pour
Make a bomb.
the oil I have for my lantern into there as well.
Okay. I
I'm just
will
checking
allow
if I've
you
got
to
any
wedge
other
it into the bottom,
volatile
and
materials.
yeah, I'll allow you to wedge in basically a homemade pipe bomb. Roll me a toolmaker's tooly thing, whatever you think's
Tinker's tool or something.
Tinker's tool.
Tinker's tool. Yeah, let's go with that. 21.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you didn't critically fail it or roll like a 2 on it, I would pretty much allow you to build a bomb. It's not exactly.
Dude, we
basically
should have built a
gonna-
bunch of them and
I'm
just
going
placed it
to-
around this place.
Mhm.
I'm going to fire the lightning cannon from the far end of the room at it.
There's a.
Do I need to roll for that?
No. I'll allow you to do it. There's a right old bang, and the pillar basically splits in half and doesn't seem to be doesn't seem to have any, it doesn't have the same vibe that it used to. It looks like it's had a fair old chunk taken out of it. It's still connected floor to ceiling, but suspect whatever good it was doing or whatever evil it was doing, it might not be doing it as effectively.
You should do the 2 upstairs as well.
Where exactly are you
this is the
standing in the
same one.
room at this point in time whilst you're doing the explosive?
Where am I standing? Over here.
To
Let me actually-
remove
I'm just going to
die
move these
and
guys up.
Gargarax.
I did take my gun, by the way, that was left here,
Yep.
just so I have it on me.
Yep. I'm just going to remove these
Oh,
guys
that's a shame,
from it.
because otherwise I could have used it.
I could leave it. I guess.
No,
that
you
is
said
true.
it now.
Right.
Well,
Can I?
yeah, go on.
When you set off the bomb, Tree, these guys run out. To face you because of the noise. And all of them pretty much go, ugh, no blood here, and turn the nose up and go, shouldn't you be downstairs?
What's downstairs?
Oh, you'll want to see what's downstairs. Would you like us to take you downstairs?
Do I recognise any of these
You
guys?
recognise, well, yes, yeah, you recognise the guy in the middle, Reverend Jefferson, you've seen before. You recognise the pot-bellied goblins.
We've met him.
Pardon?
I'm trying to remember where
At the
we met him.
vampire village,
Vampire
probably,
village,
right?
yeah, Vampire Town.
Oh, he was that guy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I guess I will accept the invite. I don't think I can just outfight them. Also, I don't want to leave you guys with nothing to do.
And this guy comes out and goes, "Will you keep the noise down? One of the succubuses is completely off our tits at the present moment."
Oh, is that you?
And he
No.
goes back in.
Okay. Which door do I take?
This door over here.
Ah.
By the way, unless you've unraveled them, Archie and Meady's.
I know.
But yeah, they're
I'm
still
leaving
part
up there because moving all 3 tokens is a
They're
pain.
on. Are they part of you? They're still on your arm, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I had to waste an entire turn of combat to get this set up. I'm going to use it at least once before the end of this game.
Yes. Quite. You know what? I actually finally get to use this room. And freaking, I created this map.
I tried to go there.
No.
So, yeah, I can't actually see anything beyond where I'm standing.
I know. Give me a second. Game's being fucking shit. Let's
Yeah, I'm glad I actually got to use this caustic brew spell at least once in the campaign.
Everybody put yourself back on half health if you had less than half health.
I can't see my character, so I assume I'm still unconscious.
Yeah, you'll be brought round in just a moment. You walk down the stairs, and actually, you guys are those that are unconscious. As I said, you've been healed to a degree, to half your health.
Already applied for myself.
Okay.
I assume that doesn't include me, right?
Yeah, everyone that's less than half health, go to at least half health. Can you see the map now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see that.
Oh, it's kind of loading weirdly.
Well, yeah,
Hold on.
makes sense.
It's
A lot of assets.
There's a
Oh
lot
my
of
God.
assets on this one.
Let me run to the bathroom while this is loading. I'll be right back.
Typical end boss scene. You know, there's too much shit for you to actually load, and your computer starts running slowly.
Can I grab a drink while she does
This
that?
kind of reminds me of the boss fight in Diablo 2, except Diablo's standing next to us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have Archie just like hang back for the moment, like
You walk through the door, and you immediately
about there. Is that okay?
Sure.
Oh, look, you can see a giant pit fiend that's got his back to him. He's not just gonna walk casually past it.
I hear you. Basically everybody other than Cecilia and Atia needs to roll. Oh no, Uzalu's already failed it. Roll me a wisdom saving throw. And Uzalu. Right, you fail. You are inside a fear aura, and you have failed that. So far.
So I can't voluntarily move any closer to Gargarax.
Yeah, you are brown trousers time.
I imagine it's more nuts and bolts, but
Well, yeah. I mean, you're definitely leaking oil.
Yo.
Yo. Coat, do me a wisdom saving throw if you could. You've got to beat 21 not to be hit by the fear aura that you're standing in as you come to. You are not afraid of Gargarax. Perhaps you recognize that somehow this giant, toothy, yet slightly welcoming, yet terrifying it fiend from the bowels of hell,
I
literally
refuse to be afraid of evil.
literally a general of generals and somewhat of a party animal. Maybe it's the top hat and monocle. Maybe it's the fact that he seems to be walking with a pretty swanky looking walking cane. But something about him doesn't quite hit you as actually fearful. Surprisingly. Uzalu, you there, dude?
Yes.
Could you roll me a wisdom saving throw, please? You also somehow have survived the fear aura and do not find Gargarax to be the terrifying creature that really, considering what he did only a few minutes ago, you probably should find him to be somewhat terrifying. Possibly it's because in front of you, rather than behind you, is a large number of wizards, seemingly devout and chanting and not really paying much attention to you, more paying attention to the very large being that seems to be coming into creation in the middle of what looks like a giant sort of summoning dais. It might also be the fact that there are colossal numbers of dead bodies all over the sides of the walls.
Yikes.
I mean, colossal numbers. This is wild. This makes.
It looks pretty wild.
Yeah. But the summoning seems to be taking place, and as it's happening, this chap in black robes here turns and goes, "Ah! Our guests have arrived. Welcome!" In a very flamboyant manner.
Hey! Oh, no. I'm not gonna be nice to him then.
You kind of get sort of weird game show host vibes from him.
Wait, so I'm fully conscious now,
You
right?
are fully conscious. You're on half health.
Which means that there's nothing really stopping me from healing myself and others, right?
Nothing stopping you from healing yourself and others at all.
Okay. Well, let me start by a balm of the sun recording. Okay, that's going on me, by the way, if that wasn't clear.
Ooh.
Who's it going on?
Me.
Gotcha.
Let's see, let me cast a few healing words while I'm at it.
Is this where Cecilia was?
No, Cecilia was in the party hanging out with Gargarax.
Ah, gotcha.
She has now come down and is in the room with you. Whilst Coat is healing, would anybody else like to be doing things other than, the fact that you seem to have I don't know. You kind of get that sort of Saturday night, late night chat show, game show host feel from this guy in the black robes.
I see a bunch of pillars that maybe we should destroy.
This next one's going to Adia. And this one will go to Maximus. So, okay, 7 to each of you.
7? Okay, thank you.
These
By the way, I don't think Uzalu's character was up. Oh, wait. The character, for some reason, just aren't updating on the... Okay, I
Dude,
gotta refresh the
oh
page.
my god. Yeah, it's freaking out for me too.
Yeah, sorry.
I think I should have taken a screenshot of this and then put it as the background.
I am now thinking that it's working fine on my end, but considering...
No, it's working for me. The only problem was that the numbers weren't updating. Anyway,
Yeah.
I've got... yeah, Uzalu, I think you need to update your health to... Well, now 41, actually.
I cannot move the screen. These bodies, how fresh are they?
Day or two old. There's definitely a smell
Ew.
down there. But you know, they've essentially been piled up and bled out, and the blood has been sort of troughed over to the dais, which seems to be, you know, roll me a perception check, everyone, if you can.
I was gonna say, is there a nice hiding place that I notice around here?
I mean,
For a small device?
Damn,
Sure.
die, we good.
Yeah.
We fucking notice a lot of shit.
Okay, you do. You notice. I will tell you what you notice. The blood is running to
Of course
the
the
dais
demons do.
and is seeming to be filling up what looks like a series of barrels or receptacles that are there, that are placed in four of them, two above and two below. You can see on the dais here.
Okay, so the blood is collecting into them.
And the blood is collecting into them and then running into the center of the circle. The four the grey robed wizards that are standing there seem to be controlling the flow of blood, perhaps. Whilst chanting, they all seem to be largely in some sort of trance or concentrating very heavily on what they're doing.
This seems incredibly disrespectful. These bodies are at least 2 days old. If you're going to do summoning, at least fresh corpse.
The black robed chap goes, "Indeed, we have everything we need now. Fresh corpses. Thank you for providing them."
Oh yeah, totally. That was that's totally the intention here.
As it is, I think
I see a lot of
we need.
pillars.
You see a lot of pillars, and they are glowing and thronging and generally humming with magical, mystical energy.
Yeah. Maximus, Feather, do you two want to go home?
What?
Uzalu. Oh, not Uzalu, sorry. Trig.
Mm-hmm.
With my perception roll, did I notice an area or a place where I could, like, let's just say, stash something that somebody would really want to find but then wouldn't be able to find anywhere?
I will say this now, that those are big piles of bodies, and that if you were to throw some item, perhaps wrapped in a rag, in amongst them, it would look like more rags of bloodstained crap amongst it. The piles.
Gotcha.
You'd be. Yeah, and as I said, most of the people there seem quite preoccupied. You hear a booming voice behind you of Gargarex going, "Haven't you raised this idiot yet? I mean, don't tell him I said that. I mean, he's welcome to this realm. Not really my realm at all. But
he's gonna really hate the place when he gets here.
Don't you have enough blood yet? I was expecting. I haven't seen the old boy in ages. He owes me money."
Look, guys, we've been
of course, that's
talking a
why he
while
wants to see him
together. I consider you friends. You can go home if you like, unless you're okay with it.
You guys, you can just wish yourselves away from the situation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way I'm answering this question.
You can totally trust her.
I am not answering this question.
I guess they're fine with it.
What
Like,
about
okay.
you, Zulu?
Obviously.
Did you say I needed to fix my health bar?
Yeah,
A while
41.
ago, yeah.
Yeah. More
What do I need
importantly,
to fix it to?
41.
I would. Yeah. I wouldn't worry too
Kiki
much.
offered
41?
you. Kiki offered you something, Uzulu.
Would you?
41.
Would you like to?
41. Is that out of 68? Is that total? Current
Yes.
or temporary?
It's your current. I healed you a bit beyond the what Trig did.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, thanks.
Yes. Kiki would like to know if you would like to go home.
I immediately speak up and say, "Don't answer."
I
The
mean,
demon.
this is
The demon will twist your words. It may cost your soul.
no.
Also, you know what? 10 more to die and 11 more to Uzlu,
I mean,
Oh, thank you.
because I am going to have us healed for this.
I just gotta wait for the fucking thing to load on my screen.
I mean, I won't twist your words, but I mean, what's worth more in this case, your soul or your life? I mean, this
I
doesn't.
continue not to answer her questions.
I feel like she would have been nice because of our history. But also they're a demon, and so am I, so maybe you shouldn't listen.
Yeah, but you're just a slut demon. She's like pure evil.
Wait, yeah, that is true. That is true. I'm taking her word at face value because I'm like, oh, at this point, like, why lie? You'd probably
Well,
get into more shit
you
by
have
sending
nothing
you away.
You have nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying she would probably get into more shit sending you away than anything.
I mean, I don't know. It is her job to sell wishes.
True.
That is. Not that I would want to comment on that, but she's not working for Azazel as far as I know.
I don't care if this is freelancing. I'm not.
Yep, fair enough. You feel a whoosh of air as Gargarex basically flaps his giant fucking wings and whooshes over your head and lands by the black-robed guy. And seems to hand him what looks like a gory, sodden rag of some sort. Will this do? And the black-robed guy sort of looks up and goes, oh.
That's not the thing that I put it because I haven't done it yet, right?
I suppose so. No, that's not the thing that you haven't done yet.
Okay. Just to make because I wasn't sure if us talking about what I perceived was like what I did or not.
Yes, no, you haven't.
Because I would have pressed the button
I was
as
gonna
soon as I was gonna do like that. I'm
No,
pressing the button.
No,
and then-
I know. Yeah, I haven't done that yet.
Gotcha.
And roll me a perception check, I guess. Would probably be see if you can hear what he's saying. Okay, you can.
Did you want everyone to?
Yes, please. If most of you pass the 18, yeah, well, the 18 that's going to be required for this, Maximus.
Wow.
If Maximus is going to do it, as long as half of you, or more than half of you, have got it, I'll say it out loud. If it's just one or two, I would. Great.
To make
Okay.
it simple,
Okay.
I'll flash a genius so I pass as well.
Yeah. Fine. You hear him go. Well, I mean, we like death. A life for a sacrifice. But if that is from one of them, then yes, that will do. And he takes the rag, and basically throws it into the middle of the dais.
I mean, we could open fire and try and stop them, but we would likely die, right?
Almost certainly, and definitely now, because as the rag hits the dais, the blood-soaked rag.
As it flies, can I take a shot at it?
Sure. There is a pit fiend in between you and Hit.
That was a 24 hit.
It hits Ogarax.
But not the
No,
castle
as I
bag.
said, there's a giant pit fiend in between you and the rag being thrown in
I
there.
thought it was being thrown in the air.
Yes, it was.
Alright, well, I did what I could.
You hit Gargarax for 19. With, what type of damage is that?
I think it's lightning.
Lightning.
Let me just double check that. Lightning.
Cool, okay. I don't think he's immune to that. The response is, the party has started, it seems. And as he turns around to look at you and the party, there is a giant white flash behind him. As the giant white flash happens, there is also a certain amount of roaring, happy-sounding roaring, but definitely terrifying happy-sounding roaring. And the image that was on the dais that was kind of shrouded in light and so on starts to become, shall we say, more corporeal. And where is it? Yep, as you see him, the shrouded, silhouetted figure amongst the light fades, and there in front of you stands Azazel. He's big. He's really fucking big. And as he stands there, you the four grey robes and the red robed wizards surrounding him all seem to fly up into the air, smash
I think
into
now
the
would
ceiling.
be a time to do it, right?
And let me finish at least. This is funny.
Okay.
They all fly up into the air, smash into the ceiling, and then are smashed into the ground and
Oh my God.
just pulverized into red smears on the floor. They are all very dead, pulverized
Alright,
gore.
while everyone's preoccupied, right? Could I just like casually, just walk around here, like over here, admiring stuff, just watching stuff go on.
Where are you walking to?
I've moved my character, but I don't
there you
know.
go. It suddenly moved. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's being pretty. Yeah.
You know what?
So
Everyone's pretty much, sort of transfixed by what's going on with Azazel. The blinding light does kind of obscure what most people are doing, and
So-
yes, I will allow you to have scooted over there.
So I want to do two things, okay? I don't know if it's a good idea to do this, but we'll see. I want to try and take this pillar down by using Ring of the Ram, and then immediately press the button and hide it within the bodies, and then shout to everyone to like get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I will say it's a bit late for the pillars.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. If it's too late for them, that's fine. This is why I was like, I wanted to do before we got too far, but
the pillars at the top and in the room above might have slowed down the summoning or stopped it. But
it might if it's not fully there, it might fuck it up slightly.
he's here, Di.
Okay, well I'm gonna press this button, hide it, and then say, "Get the fuck out of here, lads! Run away! Run, run away!
About fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole!"
So,
Get to the chopper.
You'd like to say what you've exactly done, please?
Okay, so I'd messaged Trig earlier, and if you lot remember, we have that really annoying sound.
The angel
for-
summoning or banishing
Yeah.
or whatevering.
Yeah, and then I put the sigil thing on the device itself, so they won't be able to see where it is, and
Good.
it'll be hidden from them. So he's brought into this world and immediately is hearing this sound, and we're getting the fuck out of here because he'll be distracted by that, trying to maybe hopefully get rid of it. So we should run.
Yes, there is a loud ringing sound that affects angels. That is invisible to him. At this particular point in time, the moment you open that up, standing right next to Archie, is a familiar sounding Scottish gentleman.
Oh no, a Scottish man. Oh gosh.
A certain Mr. Jock Fitzpatrick, who's standing next to you as, and he goes, I see you fucked this one right up.
This one you can't blame on me.
I think it's time to get out of here if I was you.
Is he standing in the frame of a door by chance?
He's standing in the doorway next to you. I mean, you know, details. You're also standing in the frame of the door as well.
I know what I mean, Trig.
Oh my god, are you going to become his new Patrick?
I think we should fuck off.
Yeah, we need to run.
Sounds like a good idea.
As he's saying that, Kiki, what is Cecilia doing over there with Gargarax? Gargarax is, by the way, looking at you, and he sees Jock. And he goes, Jock, you fucker! What are you doing here? Because he's taking the piss out of his Scottish accent, and also I've got Scottish. It seems. Meanwhile, almost instantly, you also have where is he? The fuck? There's Mike. How do I get him to roll his alternative? Basically, Mike and Justin have appeared over not far actually from where Di is, and you hear a devastatingly loud shaking and noise. And well, another character appears by the side of each of those two puny little angels, riding on the back of a dragon.
Oh my god.
Not Mars. In fact, Mars's current right-hand man, woman. Either way, you see on the side of the dragon a gold and red and black armored clad character with what seems to be actually you'd recognize it as a Corinthian helm, a very classic Greek kind of plumed helm on the top
So
of
we'd
this dragon.
recognize that.
You would recognize whatever that is there is some sort of very, very powerful Spartan warrior type sort of character, only really fucking big. And on the back of a dragon.
Feather, good fashion.
I like the dragon. It looks cool.
That is Puff. And there in front of you is a character called Grace. Gurgurax spins over and goes, I recognize you. And at that point, pretty much all hell is about to break loose. Would you like to stand and join the fight, or would you like to run through the door with Jock?
I think we should leave, personally.
Yes, Ty, you have met Grace before.
Yeah, I think all we would do by being there is be fodder for the battle.
My what was it? Which thing is it? Yeah, my bond was that my isolation gave me a great insight into a great evil that only I can destroy, so I'm not leaving.
Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
We'll stand and fight.
I would
Really?
like to.
This is my character being like,
hang on.
really?
Trig, I would like to use the mega cannon in non-lethal stun mode on Coatrack.
Okay.
I just got to check what the rules are on that again.
Oh, it would be like a gigantic taser.
DC 14 con save, or he's stunned.
Yep. Okay. So, Coat, roll me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. You're stunned.
Okay.
Right. Asya, do you want to like grab the stunned coat and?
Yeah,
put on
I'll
that?
sling him over my shoulder.
And
Poor
as
lad.
you are, I'll just call out. This is.
I will
not
say
that
I
great
do.
evil.
I do like there's a bad taste in my mouth doing this just because I dislike taking down a warrior that's facing his own death like he wished to.
Yeah, but the evil he wanted to face is in another castle.
Okay, yeah.
Gargarax, we're gonna have to dash. You must invite me to the next party. I'll bring more party supplies.
Always a pleasure, my dear.
It's so weird for me. I thought that was Grace speaking.
And as you leave, Cecilia has a hand reaches onto her shoulder. I'm assuming you're all bailing.
Apparently I am.
Yeah.
Poor Coat.
Yep. It's all right. This is essentially roll credits time at this particular point in time.
Mm-hmm.
A hand.
We're trying to save him.
Yeah, a hand hits Cecilia's shoulder, and you hear an Irish voice saying, "Cecilia, your way is not with them. Come with me."
Do I need to tase Cecilia as well?
I guess I've met my end of the deal with them. I've stuck with them this far.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
it's your boss. It's Seamus is standing there.
Yeah, guys, I've got somewhere else to be. I can only wish you the best of luck.
I'll look at her and be like, I'm sure we'll meet again at some point.
I am stunned.
You are stunned, I'm afraid. And as you walk through the door, you notice that the door that you walk through with Jock does not lead you up to the stairs to the to where the party and the fight was before, but in fact into a gigantic long hall with doors aplenty on either side. And as you walk down them with Jock, he turns to you and goes, "So, chaps, I've got a question for you. Where do you want to go? You want to go back to your time? Do you want to go to the future? Do you want to go somewhere else around here? Past, present, or future? It's your call."
I mean, the future doesn't look very bright in this time, honestly.
Don't worry about that. Believe it or not, stuff like this happens all the freaking time.
Oh!
Yeah.
What would you recommend? Is the future fun?
Oh, well, with that happening, aye, the future's going to be proper. Well, where in the future do you want to go? How far? Couple of 100 years? Further? He looks at you, Di. You're a succubus. I'll tell you what, love. There's a great period of time. You'll love it. You'll love it.
Okay.
Now, I'll have to explain. There's been some wars that have happened kind of recently, and everyone's gotten over the wars. It's been a bit bad, but I'm going to take you to a place called London, and it'll be around about 1980.
Okay.
A couple of 100 years in the future. It's a party time. It's going to get a bit wonky after that, but you know, at least for a good 15, 20 years, it'll be a good laugh. Yeah, you might be able to have some fun.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
Sounds like Di's going to cause some trouble in the 1980s in London.
He turns to you, as he goes, "You, Tin Man, where do you fancy going? Back, forward, present?
Anywhere, you say?
Anywhere."
Where's the most interesting place you can take me?
It depends on what you find interesting. I can take you to a world which is totally populated by shrimp. Some people find that mighty interesting. Not me, but, you know, I'm just giving you that for perspective.
How about I just tour around a bit? I think I've grown weary of this world.
You want? I can't let you just tour the whole of worlds. I can guide you through here, but you have to get.
You could join me on my little adventure if you want.
I think I tire of this world. I'll follow you for a while, Jock.
You are becoming the new Patrick.
He slaps you on. He slaps you on the back and goes, "It's good to have a Patrick with me." The last one didn't last very long. Come on then, Pat. Worlds await. Uzalu, are you here, dude?
I'm here, yeah.
Jock turns to you and he goes, "You chap."
Am I still stunned?
You are pretty much coming to at this point. I'll get to you.
I can give you a needle now, if you want.
No.
You've had it a bit rough. I've heard what happened, and I'll be honest. You sound like the only one that had the right idea from the word go. Fucking angels, fucking demons, the lot of them, bad lot.
I think I agreed with that.
You ask me, you should have got on that boat and fucked off and been a pirate or something. Gone and caused your own ruckus, lived your life on by your own rules. It's what I do. That lot, there's nothing but trouble, and they just ruin everybody's life around them.
We learned our lesson.
What?
Don't help anyone. Don't fucking help any of them.
Those in power, they just want to use you. What can I do for you? Where can I take you, mate? What ending to this little adventure would you like? Do you want to go back home to Rome? Do you want to go to the future? Do you want to stay in the present and go somewhere nice?
Do you want to go to 1980 with me? Be fun, I'm sure. Oh.
Oh,
I
you there?
have no idea.
Oh,
What-
excellent.
I-
Since
what-
you've said
what is the-
that,
What is the basis on which you're asking? Why should I assume that you have the power to solve this? Are we not supposed to deal with this problem, or do we just not care?
well, since you don't have an answer, I would like to speak up and say, join me. 20 years ago, we stopped this.
Jock raises an
Why
eyebrow.
are we listening to this Scottishman?
You're currently walking down a hall, a hall with many doors on either side of them. This Scottishman is capable of essentially using this hall to access any point in time and history and the universe. Essentially, if you want to go to another planet, he can take you to Mars. Atmosphere sucks there. I wouldn't bother going. He can take you to another world. He can take you to wherever you want to go. Jock is probably the most powerful character you've met.
We're using him as a taxi driver.
Basically.
Essentially.
Yeah, Jock just likes to stick his nose into things and, you know.
I mean, you've gotten 2 offers, or you
Yeah.
could just go off on your own.
Let's leave it as a mystery.
Fair enough. I'll tell you what, lad. You can hang with Pat here, and we'll pop to a few places, and if anywhere takes your fancy, I'll drop you off there. Yes. Chief, I admire your courage, sir. But that is not the great evil you're to defeat.
He squints.
But if you want to have a crack at it, by all means.
What great evil do you think?
Well, you see, there is a time and a place for all things. And there is a certain time in the early 19th century where a great beast will befall your land. And it will destroy the vision that your current founding fathers are generating for it. You will know it by 3 letters. F-E-D.
NIG.
Sorry, what? Did you say FED, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Fed.
canonically, Feather on Dot becomes Andrew Jackson.
Yeah. Yes. Look to Jackal Island. Stop the beast that rises there.
There you go.
Um,
This was the birth of Andrew Jackson,
indeed.
slayer of natives and feds.
Di, you get to the 1980s, and
Mhm.
it is everything that you have been told. One thing you will notice is that whilst you're reading a newspaper one day, there's something to do with a particular pharmaceutical company making absolutely stupid amounts of money. You recognize one of the people in the photograph.
Oh, who is it?
It is Cecilia.
Oh, of course. I knew I'd meet this bitch again. Didn't matter what time it was, I'd find it.
She is literally running the precursor to Pfizer at this point in time.
I saw the birth of this.
And sat next to her is someone that looks remarkably like the Colonel, who is yeah, that's what they've done. They've gone off and started a horrendous.
I might give them a shout at some
series
point and
of-
see how they're up to.
Yep, absolutely. Maximus, we will have to leave a mystery in that case. Yeah, you will indeed.
What happened to Ez?
Ez has been renamed Pat and is going to follow around Jock Fitzpatrick.
Oh yes, sorry.
As his companion, apparently.
He's the new Patrick.
Does that make the last one an expat?
Yes, that's right.
Maybe he always does that. He just replaces everyone with a new Patrick at some point.
To be honest, Patricks are often, they don't last very. They get to very high level or they die because Jock does not mess about with small tier stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For the record, what happened behind you is the God of War has sent his right hand man and troops to face Azazel.
Oh, so Mars is still alive.
Oh yeah. And that battle essentially rages on to today. The Warhawks and those that wish for just degenerate debauchery, drug taking, and nonsense rule every sector of society and have done for hundreds of years, generally corrupting the minds and souls of man. But there is always hope.
Oh, Trig, were you describing the epilogue of the game, or
Yes,
just
yes,
every day?
and yes. Essentially, the only good answer was to walk away in the beginning and go, no, these guys,
they're all evil.
They're all fucking bad. I'm just gonna
don't
find
trust a demon, and also not an angel either.
Yeah. Yeah.
So does Jock now fit 2 Patricks?
Oh no, he got rid of the old Patrick. The old Patrick died. You haven't seen him. We don't ask questions. He was a bit feeble. I think, that story
Patrick's
is...
a
Sure,
title.
he died a warrior.
Patrick is a title, not a name.
Patrick is a title,
Yes!
not a name.
That's great.
That's yep. But
we're still alive.
Everybody that tried to raise Azazel died.
I mean, what was it they were saying? Blood for the blood god?
Indeed.
Yeah, they got their happy ending. They got exactly what they wanted.
Indeed. And Azazel will go about his business and slowly under the cover of various things will be raising an army of Nephilim that will at one point, charge off to the heavens and wreak havoc throughout the universe if that is his wish. But for the time being, Mars keeps him in check. 2 forces.
That's all well and good. But what about the most important epilogue?
Go on.
Did Gargoyles ever manage to have a successful party?
Gargoyles has had many successful parties, and it is only when random parties of adventurers start fucking around that things get thrown awry. He is, after all, a legendary partier, but just every now and then, for a period of a couple of months, maybe a year or so, his parties seem to go awry an awful lot, and it is then that he realizes that there are more adventurers out there causing trouble and generally making a mess of things. But he's learnt his lesson now. He if that happens, he just moves the party to Earth, and then it's not so much of a problem. He does have a. I wanted to bring Garagarax in, but I couldn't find a way of that. Although Garagarax was spending some time with Seamus. In fact, Archie has had a very similar ending to Garagarax, if I remember rightly.
Oh.
Or not an ending, but an ending to did he not want to spend some time with with Jock?
He wanted he would have liked to have trained with Jock and sparred with him, but he never got the opportunity to ask before the rabbi whisked him away.
That's right. Goddamn rabbis again.
No, I think the last we know of Garogorax is he was off on adventures trying to find the next best hat to merge with his hat.
That's right, yes. The weird hat merging thing that happened.
Oh, it's not my fault you gave him a hat that absorbs other hats in order to become more powerful.
I didn't exactly. That wasn't exactly how it worked, but
Oh no, it totally wasn't. It was literally a case of the drawn on cane and hat of Gargarax that got left behind at the end of the battle just got grabbed.
yes, I know.
Even though, like, you never said he had those items, someone just drew them on the token.
I know, right? Gargarax's lore got richer and richer through that campaign, and I've just carried it on a little bit. Gargarax is all. He is also Gargarax the Immortal. But very gentlemanly, and somehow seems to fail to terrify most people, even though you have to roll a DC 21 on a Wisdom saving throw to beat. A lot of people just sort of go, "Oh, he's actually all right," you know, that Gargarax.
I didn't think he was all right. I just wasn't scared.
Yeah, to be honest, he's all right. You just need to get to know him. He throws a good party.
I mean, I suppose it didn't help that the last game he was in, most of the party had at least Wisdom 16.
Yes. Yes, that is true.
I mean, just give him a chance. He's fine. Bring something to smell. Powdery and fine.
Mm.
So, what happens now?
Indeed. Well, at this point, the campaign is wrapped up. I can give you a few sort of pointers as to why it got to the point where you essentially couldn't have the ending where Azazel wasn't summoned, and that was.
Which is why at the end I was like, "Oh, we just need to fucking annoy them to hell and just leave."
Yeah, that was over essentially. Basically, when Garrow saw the various Klauses in the town, in the original state, they were summoning at that point, and basically becoming the warlocks version of themselves. At that point, they brought Mars back. That changed the playing field for the Angels somewhat significantly, because the only reason that they were really anti-Azazel being summoned was they were outgunned. Once Mars was back on the scene and with Grace in tow, they had at least an even match fight on their hands. And you know what, Mars and the Angels of Mars, that's their raison d'etre. They just want a good fight. So they weren't exactly pro helping you finish your mission successfully at that point, sadly. If you'd stopped Klaus from summoning Mars, that would have been a different matter. Also, when you killed the ship's captain, that stopped.
Oh, throwback! I see.
That stopped another few things happening that would have given.
I remember you were very annoyed with me.
You did kind of go murder hobo on that.
It really.
Hey, I was playing my character.
It really stopped a few things from being able to happen that would have again allowed you to stop Azazel from
the
being
death
summoned.
of this character. The threads of prophecy have been severed.
So essentially, also Esnot going and meeting the electrolyzers caused the electrolyzers to meet the demons instead, which meant that unfortunately Benjamin Franklin got eaten. by a demon.
Yeah, I remember that part. I forgot about that.
If you had met them, you would have been essentially named the new motive power, and you'd have had a bit of a weird, unique level up, essentially, which would have fixed the bronze skin kind of deal, and added some extra features. But yeah, they would have basically pushed you through the birth canal of a whale.
Oh my god.
As their ritual, thus sort of ritualizing the birth of mecha with flesh, and done some incantations, and then you'd have actually become a flesh and blood and mecha creature kind of thing. But as it was, they met demons instead that tricked them and stole their tech, and yeah.
Sounds about right.
Poor Benjamin Franklin got his face ripped off.
Yeah. Poor dad, man.
Presumably, they only met those demons because Dai sent them that way to eat babies after we summoned them.
It is largely that they had that encounter.
I think I played a chaotic character well. Okay.
I certainly did. That encounter in the woods caused the Anglos to be generated, and yes, at that point that is when the electrolyzers met the Angloths and that particular mercenary group. I mean, they're to be trusted, sort of, as long as you can pay them, but, didn't work out well. So, yes, one of the Founding Fathers is now a demon wearing a Founding Father face.
I mean, you say his face ripped off, he might actually still be alive and just in gross pain.
I like to think he died quickly. Just for the fact that
we know your universe. That's not how it works.
Well, poor Ben Franklin. Ben Franklin did nothing wrong. He was a good boy.
All he did was get fucking eaten by a demon.
Literally got eaten by demons.
He was trying to be a good lad.
So yeah, that's essentially the points where things did go a bit on the big time wrong side. On the plus side, actually, the Klauses, thinking that they were going to bring about the apocalypse, have actually failed their attempts, and only the Klaus of War actually survived through to the 1980s. They've
Oh, at least I have someone to kill.
Yes, he's busy sort of trying to work out whether or not he's with the war and with he kind of played both sides off against each other. He likes a bit of his debauchery and nonsense, but he does also like the war. But yeah, yes. 3 of the Klauses have died. They did not reach the immortality.
We didn't need that many Klauses, man.
They have failed repeatedly to enslave the whole world, but they have many times created an awful big mess for various people who have succeeded and instead failed. Sad, but not a perfect solution to the end of it. You did not create a utopia on Earth. You in fact essentially left Earth in pretty much the state it is in the present moment. But that was.
Hey, we tried, man.
That was the most likely ending, I'm afraid.
I mean,
yeah, we were brought from the past and thrown into this from the get-go. We had no idea.
Did we really try, or did we just fumble every moment?
I lived my life. I'll have you know.
Incidentally, the rag that was thrown in at the end.
Did it annoy them forever? Did they find it?
No. I was saying the rag that Gargarax passed.
Oh,
the
right.
Guy. That had got the blood from where Maximus had been battered to oblivion on it. They needed the blood from a period of time, or from someone who was from a period of time. From before Azazel was cast into the pit to help him find his way through. You were going to.
So literally, you're saying the best way we could have done our mission is just not turn up.
They would have probably chased us down, yeah.
Maybe, but they would have chased you down. Yes, but yeah. Essentially, an uncorrupted person from that time was required the blood of, not necessarily a sacrifice, but yes, Maximus's blood was required. I mean, it could have been any one of you, apart from the fact that all of you went completely fucking evil, and Chief Featheron wasn't from that period of time. So yeah, you don't have blood.
Yeah, you're a tin man.
That's a better answer.
And
I was offering a
Literally didn't go
legitimate
evil.
way out, by the way. I was not trying to fool anyone. I was offering a legitimate route to not being sacrificed.
But nobody trusted you. I figured the fact that you came back and were actually shooting at them, that I was like, okay, yeah, we're
I never left, and
Yeah.
I saw you guys come in, and I was like, oh, for pity's sakes, I've got to call Gargarax off on this.
Did the sound thing annoy them at least?
Oh yeah.
Before I just threw it down and pieced it out.
That's why they arrived. They arrived there. They just literally that entire area. Anybody that isn't sort of literally at least level 20 or above is just instantly toast. That would have been an absolute fucking fried out area. In fact, the hill of Mount Zion and this entire place is leveled. And in fact, you know, in modern times, Mount Zion in
erupted.
Georgia
That's what happened.
It didn't erupt. It is literally flat. It is level. There is.
No, but I say to the common people, it might have seemed like that, right?
It would have been. There was no living people around in that area. They've all been wiped out. In fact, you saw where most of them were. They were piled up on the walls.
No, but I'm saying surely people remember there was a mountain. Oh, right, it's not a mountain, isn't it? It's like a mound.
It was a small mound sort of hillock.
Yes, I was thinking it was an actual mountain. So never mind.
It is no longer that. It is flat as a pool table now.
Valleys.
The whole place was absolutely leveled.
The Zion Plateau.
I was thinking Zion Plains, but yeah, that works too, I guess.
I mean, do a Google Maps of Mount Zion in Georgia.
You said this before.
The place is flat as a fucking pool.
So, yeah, it's not like I remember you were saying it's not exactly a mount or a mountain.
I saw the name and I was like, perfect. Let's have a look at it.
And then you saw what it was and you're like, oh.
Oh, it's flat.
Sound like someone who went on a blind date.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. Damn.
Alright, my dudes.
So yeah, that is the end of that campaign. The world perpetuates, though. I might think about doing another campaign in at some point, but not straight away.
Yeah.
I have said that if I do one, it will probably be set in a future setting, and I'll probably use
Trig.
Either something like Cthulhu or Fallout.
I was gonna say.
I know.
I was gonna say you should definitely try and go into the Cthulhu one because it is a fun.
It might work. I want to have armies of Nephilim.
I gave you the book, didn't I? I gave you the link.
I think I've got most of stuff.
Yeah, because Jajon gave that to me.
You just want your space tentacle.
No, I'm saying the rule set is fun. It's a fun rule set.
I was thinking some sort of hellscape, half destroyed world with Nephilim marching around. And Fallout works with that because super mutants and Nephilim are almost interchangeable in terms of lore. It wouldn't take much rewriting of Half-Life lore to make the world that I have in mind. Not Half-Life, Fallout. Sorry. I don't know where Half-Life came from. Dystopian future. Kind of. Ugh. Yes. But yeah, no, Fallout world might be quite fun to play around with. I like their perks and traits system.
Yeah, what one did you do as? What game was that from again?
That
wasn't.
Half-Life.
Oh, I
Right,
thought you.
gotcha.
I thought you were asking the system, which is why I was saying that wasn't
The
anything.
system was
Nothing,
just a
right?
homebrew simple system.
Yeah.
I have been looking at Cyberpunk, but at the moment projects are a bit crazy at work, and
You
that needs
are,
to be
Yeah.
yeah,
why
you
come on
are,
the game.
you are flat out. I am hopefully, well, I've got like a week. I've got 2 weeks before I have to finish sit my final exam. So once I've
Get
got
to it,
that,
Trick.
I will be official black belt at business improvements and so on. So I will be hopefully, fingers
I
crossed.
might know a business that needs improving.
Does being a black belt mean that you get to run around all the different businesses and challenge their masters that for ownership of the dojo?
I mean, literally that. Yes. Literally, it will be your company sucks. Fight me, bro. If I beat you, I will take your company and make it better.
I feel this would be better with really bad dubbing.
I do also want to try and like DM like a one session thing at some point.
Well, that'd be interesting.
I think
It'd be just a one session thing, but I need to like really properly sit down and familiarize myself with the rule set, so that I like there'd be no.
You know what?
big
I've said it.
beauty.
I've said it before, and I will say it again. One of the things we used to do. This is me back at school. Is that we our little D&D club? We used to play Middle Earth rule. Whatever rule set you're comfortable with. We would literally go and take it in turns. We'd have a party of 6 people, and there'd only be 5 people in that party at any given moment, because each week would be a different person's turn to DM, and you'd play kind of I can't remember the name of the game, but somebody would start off the campaign. You're in a bar, you have a bar fight, you talk to a guy, he goes, oh, there's a secret stash of treasure on the top of that mountain. You leave, you head off. Next week, Jeff takes over, and he takes the whole thing in a totally different direction, and then it's Nigel's turn after that, and so you end up playing this Chinese whispers type of campaign.
Well, I've had an idea for a while. Sorry, Key. I just want to say, like, I have had an idea for a while where it was like a 5-6 hour session of going through this mansion and just figuring out the mysteries within. Kind of
I've
thing.
been trying to set up a similar thing to what Trig was suggesting, that like basically just ripping off Stargate massively.
This is still being recorded, right?
This is still being recorded. I should probably end the stream. We'll end the stream at this point, but yes, I actually like the Stargate idea a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, the idea being that you've got a portal that leads to different areas, and you're hiring an adventuring group